Well, happy Friday, Stinkies. Oh my gosh, it has been a hot minute. Well, it really hasn't been that long, but it feels like forever. Just missing a week. I'm like, what is going on? What is going on? Oh my gosh, welcome on in, everybody. How you doing today? It's so nice to see everybody. Sorry if my background looks somehow worse than it already did. I got rid of the cube behind me. The cube is gone. So, well, it's downstairs because we're just moving it. But yeah, welcome on in, everybody. How you doing? Also, I think it's been like months since I've worn a hat on stream, which is wild. I found this the other day when we were packing stuff up, and I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't worn my hats in quite some time. So hat drift is back. Hat drift is back. How y'all doing? It's been a hot minute since I've seen you all. Thank you so much for coming on in today. Wait, is there Vaseline on my camera lens? For a second, I thought it was blurred. I was like, that's why I whipped around. I was like, oh no, is it blurred again? Hope your move is going well. It is going really well. Honestly, I think we're like over-prepared and we packed stuff up very early, which is not a bad thing. Like, we packed up stuff that we weren't gonna need. It just kind of sucks, like, living amongst boxes and your place starts to not really feel like your place, if that makes sense. But we have everything out here that we need, which is fine. And honestly, at this point, we are just more excited than anything to leave. We're very, very excited. There's like bouts of sadness that I'm getting in some ways because we're leaving the city, and like, that is like a sad thing. Been here for a long time and like it's hard, but like overall, like I think like after like getting through those little moments of like, oh my gosh, like I'm just like, now I'm excited. I'm very excited. I just feel like this is like the right move for us. You know what I mean? You're having fish and chips? Oh, that sounds so good. Listen, we were going to order tonight. Usually Fridays are ordering night, but last night we went out for chicken wings, which was so good. We were like, I don't know. We were just like, I am too lazy, but also for some reason I don't want to order. So let's just go walk down the road and go get some chicken wings. And it was really fun. It was really nice. So tonight we're going to do tuna bowls. Tuna bowls with rice, cucumber, maybe arugula if it's still good. And just like a lot of sriracha and Kewpie mayo. Can't go wrong with that. All right. Shall we get into some Minecraft? I've had many undercooked pizzas from Pizza Pizza, me too. But like, I never complain about it. I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. It's fine. And with Pizza Pizza, I find like less is more. Like, just get like a cheese and pep pizza. You're fine. But like, if you start adding like too many toppings to it because they're not great quality, then you're like in a little bit of trouble, you know? You're in some trouble. You're not gonna have a good time. We were talking about air fryers last time. Yeah, I feel like air fryers come up a lot because like everybody has one now and I'm the only one without it. So I'm always like so curious. I'm always like, chat, how are your air fryers doing? Tell me all about them. You've been playing Animal Crossing again, you forget how much you love it. That's one of those games where, like, I think I've talked about it before. The thought of it gives me a little bit of anxiety because, like, I haven't played it since, like, lockdown times. So it gives me, like, a little bit of, like, a weird feeling. Like, I'm like, oh, like, this reminds me so much of that time period. But I feel like if I went back to it, like, I'd enjoy it, you know? Housewarming? Housewarming air fryer? Stop. No. Are you trying to get me on the air fryer train? You also do not have an air fryer? Moon, basically, I'm guessing that in a couple years' time, both me and you will have air fryers. We'll both cave eventually. You went Ancient City raiding last night and you got the worst loot? Oh no, what'd you end up with? Sometimes, like, yeah, sometimes the loot from an Ancient City is actually, it can be not great. Like, you're expecting to get, like, templates and stuff, and you don't, and you're just like, oh my gosh, what did I do this for? You roasted some veggies in your air fryer? Yeah, see, that's the thing, it's so versatile, you know? You'd get an air fryer if you had the room. See, Azzy, that's like the same with us, too. Like, in this apartment right now, sorry, My voice is going. In this apartment right now, we don't really have the room. But now that our next place is gonna have more room, I'm like, what's stopping me? What is stopping me from air frying donuts, you know? Same with microwaves. I need a microwave now. Okay, I need to get some more stuff for rockets. You're remodeling your kitchen soon and your new oven has an air fryer? Yo, let's go. Yeah, a lot of them have like air fryers built into them, which is wild. Oh, Charlie, you have one of the built-in ones. Do you use it a lot? See, that's what I thought, Sret, too. I thought like an air fryer was basically just like a mini convection oven. But people have said that like the air fryer built into the oven actually is a bit different. And it actually works, because that's what I thought too. I was like, isn't that just what an oven is? I'm gonna end up with 9 air fryers. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, this one's my double compartment. I've got a triple compartment, and I've got a singular compartment air fryer. I'm gonna become like a connoisseur of them. Brock in the air fryer is so good. Does it just like crisp it up to perfection? I love like oven roasted broccoli. It is so good. But also, like, I douse that stuff in oil, salt, and, like, garlic. And, yeah, I already said salt. Tons and tons of salt. Air fried Uncrustables? You know I'd try it. You know I would try that. I've heard, like, air fried or, like, pan fried Uncrustables are actually good, though. So that's the thing. Like, don't even. I totally would. All right, what do we got here? Couple more little rockets. And I'm pretty sure what we were working on was the spawn point. Whoops, that is... Oh, no, I'm gonna have to turn my map on. I forgot I turned it off. What shader is that? I'm using complementary shaders. I really tweaked them, though. Turn off that bloom. Up the saturation. Up that saturation. Want to pop in and say hi? Aw, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a great Friday. Oh yeah, did people see the new dog variants? How you all feeling about that? How are you all feeling about the dog variants? I'm so happy that dog lovers are finally getting dog variants. It's about time. Ryan has gone through so much garlic powder since I got here. It was like he newly discovered it and can't get enough. The innocence of that is just so funny. I don't know why, but I get it. I think like I kind of discovered garlic powder at 1.2 when I started cooking for myself, and I literally put it on everything. I was like, grilled cheese? Well, I'm gonna put like garlic powder on the butter so when I fry it, it's all garlicky and good. Oh, I'm making pasta? Might as well put garlic salt on it. Did I say garlic butter? I don't remember. Either way, garlic butter, garlic salt, garlic powder. It's all good. Okay, I need to chat. Hold on a second. I need to turn my mods on for a second. All right, the last thing we were working on, I forgot, was like this like tavern thing for whenever I die and I have to go back to spawn. So I think that's what we're kind of going to work on today. We did a lot of shenanigans in the last stream. And I really want to get this set up because we did die and it was pretty awful having to walk back and not have like an elytra and stuff. So we'll put some like good gear in here, you know? You've never eaten an Uncrustable? If you ever have the chance, I highly recommend it. It is very good. Join us in following garlic. Yeah, garlic! Yeah! Uh-oh. The actual shout out to garlic. I'm dead. Korean stuffed pancakes sounds so good. Ooh, Korean pancakes. There's like these there's this brand in Canada called TNT. But I think they do like Japanese pancakes is like one of the things that we used to get all the time. We actually just had one. We finished the last ones like the other night. They are so good though, chat. They're basically just like doughy pancakes with like, what was I gonna say? With like lots of like garlic and onion and stuff like that. Yeah, garlic is apparently a real account. Don't know who owns it though, so unsure about that, chat. Unsure about that. If you ever have the chance, you will eat an Uncrustable. Are they different flavors? Yes. So, okay, the only ones we have in Canada right now, I think, are the hazelnut. Hazelnut, which is really good. It's kind of like Nutella style. And then there is, there's peanut butter and jam, except I think there's also, like, peanut butter and grape jelly. And I think they also have peanut butter and banana now, which is kind of cool. All right, I'm out of sand. I need to go get I need some sand. I need some sand, chat. I gotta go get some. We should be close to, like, a pocket of sand. Pocket sand. You definitely had to walk home from spawn quite a few times. Once I've had enough gear, I put a little shulker box at spawn as an emergency kit. I should have... Oh, there's stand right here. Perfect. I should have done that, like, ages ago, because the amount of times I've died in this world and I've had to, like, find my way back, it's been brutal. I'm happy I'm finally doing this, though. There's a bug in Bedrock where breeding goats to get a screamer is 0.4% instead of 2%. So the suggestion to handle it for now is just to go to a place where goats spawn and wait out for a screamer. Wait, what does the screaming goat do? Is that the one that gives you the goat horn? Huh? Or is that like a certain type of goat horn? Because I know they all make like different sounds.
15 months with Drift and Chat Infini 597 Swag 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 Infini 597
He's struggling today.
597 Sip Infini
he's on the sips now.
597 Sip Infini 597 Sip Infini 597 Sip Infini 597 Sip Infini 597 Sip Infini.
He might speed up a bit.
597 Sip Infini 597.
He is out of breath.
597.
He's trying really hard though. You can't fault him.
597 Hype Infini 597 Hype Infini 597 Hype Infini 597.
Here we go.
Hype Infini 597 Hype.
Holy! Brian, he tried. He tried really hard. He was out of breath, but he was like, I need to follow through. And at the end, he was like, I'm crossing the finish line here. I'm going out with a bang. Toots, thank you so much for the 15 freaking months. I really appreciate it. Hope you're doing well, homie. It's so nice to see ya. So nice to see ya. Give that man a break. Give him a break. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. Okay, let me just message BTD back real quickly. Someone call an ambulance for Brian. Literally. He tried his best, you know? All right, I gotta go to bed. All goats give horns, but the screamers have 4 unique to them, and the regulars have 4 unique to them. I didn't realize there were so many different types of goat horns in this game. Really didn't realize that. I thought there was maybe 3. Yeah, the hype at the end really... He tried. He tried real hard, chat. All right. Let's go to bed real quickly. Not nearly enough, honestly. Well, it's kind of wild that in this game there's like... How many tropical fish are there? It's like a ridiculous amount. Ah! Oh my gosh, I thought I heard something. Bruh. Nope. All right. Oh my god, that scared me. What the hell? What the hell, man? Oops. I'm scared. Did anybody else hear that? I'm scared. If you know, you know. Alright, I'm gonna need a furnace. And probably need a couple, actually. You know what? I'm gonna try my best to start using the good old-fashioned lava bucket. I need to use that more, because I waste so much coal. I'm trying to be better about that, chat. Trying to be better here. So if the lava's already in there, can I go find some more lava and then, like, replenish that? There's got to be lava around here somewhere. Oh, yeah, right there. Big old lava pit. Maybe I'll get, like, a couple buckets, because I have so much iron now, too. One of them is the old Dolby sound for FX from the movie theaters. What? No way. No way. That's hilarious. Who did that? You know, somebody did that. Formal request to call the tavern the Swaggern. Okay. That's a good name. However, hear me out, Blockdown. Hear me out. I want to call the tavern Wingstop because I always die. I always need a set of wings. And also Wingstop is a delicious wing place. And I really like Wingstop IRL. That's the reason why. Zion, welcome on in. How you doing? It's nice to see ya. You'll allow it? Okay. Okay. It's gotta be Wingstop. Wingstop's a delicious chicken establishment. No, literally, I actually love it. When it finally came to Canada, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. I feel like it might be trash. It's not. It is not trash. It is actually so good. We get it like way too often. Also, what's up with their French fries? What's up with their fries? Why are they like kind of sweet? It's like they sprinkle like a little bit of sugar on them or something. It's really weird, but I also like it. I mean, if I didn't like it, I wouldn't order it, you know? But every time I'm always like, oh, what's that little bit of sugar going on there? Oh my gosh, a chicken? Yeah, we definitely need to get a chicken in there. Absolutely. We absolutely will. This place will be full of chickens. They will run the establishment, but also they will be there as food. Grim, welcome on in. How you doing? Hope you're having a good Friday. Did you ever try your wings well done like I suggested? Zion, that is the only way that we get them, actually. I don't think we've ever had the wings not well done. Because you suggested it, and other people were like, no, honestly, like, the wings are better that way. So I don't think we've ever actually tried them not well done. Also, I know this is like a hot debate, but like, how does everybody feel about boneless wings? Because I'm like, BTD loves them. I'm not about them. Like, I'm here for the regular classic chicken wing experience, but she does not like them. Y'all always make me crave chicken. I know. I had chicken wings last night, but honestly, if BTD was like, I want Wingstop, I'd be like, yeah, I'd go get some. Their ranch sauce is so good. Yeah, their ranch sauce is also like weirdly unique as well, I would say. Like, there's something about it that it tastes like ranch, but also it's like not. It's really weird. Andromeda, welcome on in. How you doing? What are we doing today? I think we're going to continue working on this tavern for Wingstop. And then we're probably just gonna vibe for the day. Hang out. Talk about food, all that stuff. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try to get Wingstop done today. It's like a chicken nugget. Exactly. Thank you, Lauren. It is a chicken nugget. But BTD insists, no, it's a boneless wing. Aren't boneless wings just nuggets? Yes. That's my opinion of it as well. But BTD is like, no. Huh? No. They're actually bomb. Okay, I can see how they're like yummy. But I'm like, it's not a wing, it's a nugget. Your favorite sauce is the mango habanero. I need to try more sauces because right now the only ones I've ever gotten are, I have gotten literally just honey garlic. I think garlic parmesan. Have I gotten that from there? And then like a medium sauce as well. Let's fill some of this sand in too. Just add a little bit more texture. Oops. I'm gonna regret this later when I have to like put in windows and stuff, but it's fine. There's nothing wrong with nuggets? Oh, not at all. Not at all. I like boneless and tenders because sensory issues don't come for me. Yeah, BTD doesn't like, honestly, she just doesn't really like, one, getting her hands super messy. And like, yeah, like it's just like cleaner and she's like, I just don't want to have to deal with like eating around a bone. And I'm like, I get it. But then also I like to poke fun at her because it's fun. But I get that. There's something for me about like, when you eat a chicken wing, like it kind of feels, I don't know, like if I'm eating boneless, I'm like, it just doesn't feel the same for me, which is weird. Boneless wings, you can shove multiple in your face without worrying about choking on the chicken bone. That too. See, maybe I am at a loss. Are they more expensive? Are they more expensive at some places, or are they? I think Wingstop, they're generally the same because you can get like the same price combo and choose between boneless and bone-in. You're on a liquid only diet for the next 5 days. Oh no, Zion, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it's all going well though and everything's good. BTD is just like me. I get her. Yeah, I'm like, I get it, but I'm also like, I'm a classic chicken wing kind of gal. Bone-in are typically more expensive, which is so weird. Unless, like, maybe they're trying to justify that by saying, like, oh, you get more, like, chicken out of it because there's, like, no bone. Who knows? So weird. Oh, yeah, the sand blocks that are, yeah, they're just chilling, you know? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoop. Classic chicken wings is a whole experience with the mess. Oh, totally. Totally. Chicken wings are just so good. Like, just one of those things. One of those things. It's a shame how expensive they are, though. Eating bone-in wings doesn't have to be messy. Just pull the bones apart before you start eating. I think I need to do that. Especially with the flats, you know what I mean? The flats is where, like, things I find get messy. Like, the drums, easy to eat. I can, like, crush those easily, clean them. But the flats, like, yeah, you're right. You gotta put some work into it if you want to, like, properly clean those. I'm so hungry now. I didn't eat enough this morning. Oh wait, this is supposed to be spruce too. My bad. Boom, 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 boom. Just gonna break this with my little fist. Flats are so easy. All you do is twist the bone and at the tips and it slides out. See, I'm like the messy. I don't know these tricks. I'm like the messy eater. I mean, I'm always a messy eater. What is that? Any surprise? If I eat anything, I always get something on my clothes. I'm terrible for that. The mess is part of the experience. Totally. I always love the wet naps that they give you after. Those things rock. Pull the bone out. Okay, true. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll give you one of my Uncrustables. Which one? Which one? I'd like to try a grape jelly, please. Please and thank you. Don't need that yet. Do need this. Don't like bone-in chicken, but I do like spare ribs. No, I get that. I get that. I feel like bone-in chicken, like the bones are like smaller and like harder to navigate, you know? Oh my gosh, it's been a hot minute since I've had ribs. Ribs are delicious too. I haven't had those in forever. Still waiting for someone to invent boneless avocados and also boneless mangoes. I've never heard anybody call mangoes and avocados boneless, but like you're so right, you know? You're so right. I'm gonna cry. Honestly though, like what's up with that? We've got seedless grapes, like that giant pit in the avocado, we could figure out a way like to work around that. Like we don't need that there anymore, do we? I feel like we have modified past the need of needing that giant pit in the center of the avocado. And same with the mango. I feel like they just don't need to be there anymore. If we can figure it out with grapes and watermelons, like we can do this. I believe in society. We try to hoard those wet naps, but they always end up dried out by the time we find them again. I honestly didn't really consider that they might dry out in the package eventually. You haven't eaten but applesauce and chicken broth in the past 3 days. Oh. Can you do soups? Can you do soups? At least like a nice like butternut squash. The worst. I remember when I got my wisdom teeth taken out. That was just like, it was the food that really kind of sent me over the edge. You know what I mean? Like the pain was not great. I'm not gonna lie. Wisdom tooth pain, having to get those taken out sucked. But I think what really, really did it for me was the fact that like I couldn't eat what I wanted to eat, and I was pretty pissed about it. Also, not to mention, the healing time for wisdom teeth is so annoying too. Hated it. It just takes up room that could contain more avocado and mango. No, exactly. I feel like there's a way that we can optimize this, you know? I definitely feel like the mango and avocado can be optimized. I think you're so right. You don't have any grape jelly ones right now? I'm sorry. That's okay. I'll just take what I can get, honestly. I'm not picky when it comes to Uncrustables. I'll eat any of them. Your friend's dog ate the mango pit and needed surgery. It was a French bulldog. What the heck? Okay, first of all, how did they eat that? Second of all, I hope the little guy's okay. Oh my gosh, that's wild. How did he just like eat a mango and he was like, well, guess I'm just gonna commit to the whole thing. That's wild. Stroop waffles are a big favorite with my daughter right now. Oh my gosh, I love those. Those things rock. I haven't had one in a hot minute, but for a while, I was like obsessed with buying like the little mini packages of them, and I would clear a package in like easily a day. I think something like that would be good. Emily, welcome on in. How you doing? Nice to see ya. I feel like I would like a big window here too. I don't really do big windows very often. And here it is. It's all of the sand falling. Let's go. Basil fried rice. I've never had basil fried rice, but that sounds delicious. I feel like I don't use basil enough. In cooking and stuff. Yo, you know what I miss? Like a margarita pizza with like a big old slab of like basil on it, you know? I haven't had that in a hot minute either. Oh, so good. Okay, I would love to try a real Dutch stroopwafel. That would be so good. That's a dream. That is a dream, chat, for sure. I also want to have like, I want to go to like Amsterdam. Is it Amsterdam where they do like the mayo and fries? I've always been a big fries with mayo gal. And I heard that they do that there. Like they have chip trucks with like mayo and French fries. And I'm like, that is my jam. That is literally my jam. I found this channel and came for Minecraft talk. And I'm staying for the grub talk. Oh, heck yeah. One of us. One of us. Uh-oh. I'm gonna fall. I already fell. What are we building? We're basically building a tavern. So I can, whenever I die at spawn, I can come in here, grab what I need. From the tavern, like wings and stuff. We're gonna call it Wingstop. And I can fly home because we're super far from home in this world. Or super far from spawn. Our home's over here. And every time I die, I have to like walk through all of this like swamp and dark forest, which you can imagine is not great. It's kind of chaotic. So we're building up a little area today so I don't have to do that anymore. Hello from the Netherlands. Stroopwafels are the best. Oh, welcome on in, Turtle. How you doing? And heck yeah, Turtle. I was gonna say turtles are the best. You know what? Turtles are kind of sweet too, though. Shout out to Roger. If you know, you know. But Stroopwafels, literally, so good. My friend who has like Dutch family is the one who introduced me to those, and it literally like changed my life. Honestly, that isn't common. A common treat to have like white bread with like chocolate sprinkles and butter. Because she used to eat that all the time too. And it was super good. Oops. Favorite restaurant where I live is a breakfast place, but they also make the best burgers and fries in town. They make caramelized aioli. Oh, who doesn't love a good aioli? Listen. With fries, fries are just a vehicle to the sauce. Fries are a vehicle to the sauce, chat. That's it. That's all you need to know. You know? I just want a crispy French fry that I can dip into sauce. That's all I want. Free Roger. Roger's vibing. Roger loves the boat. Roger's having like the time of his life, chat. What the? Roger's never been more free in his life. That's a very common thing here. Okay, so it is. I remember she ate it one day and I was like, what the hell is that? And she was like, no, it's like really good. You should try it. So I had a little bite and I was like, you know what? It's actually not bad. I'm kind of like weird about butter though. Like butter on a sandwich has never like been my thing. I don't know why. It's just like, it kind of grosses me out unless obviously it's like melted and it's like a warm sandwich, but that I could get behind. I was like, this is pretty decent. Y'all, wait, you also call it fairy bread? Fairy bread, I like that. Oh, there is a thing called fairy bread in the States, though. So it's like pretty much the same thing. Is it like kind of similar to... Has anybody ever had that stuff called fluff? It's literally just marshmallow spread that you can put on like bread. I don't know if it's like a super popular thing anymore. I've never personally tried it, but I always saw it at the grocery store. And I'm assuming you can like use it for baking and stuff. But I think its like original purpose was always to like have it in between like white Wonder Bread. I do not have a P.O. box. It is something that I've been considering opening up. But as of right now, I do not have one. But if I ever find any of this stuff, I will buy it. I should do like a taste test of foods like this. You've had the fluff before? Okay. And you use it to bake fudge. What? Really? Is it just like extra sugar or something? Air fryer shout out, crispy fries, soggy fries from takeout, pop them in the air fryer. That's so smart. Sometimes those containers really do make it like the fries kind of soggy if it takes a while for delivery. Fluff or nutter? Yes, that's what it is. Peanut butter and marshmallow fluff sandwiches. Ooh, banana and honey would be good too. You wish I had sandstone bricks? Me too. Me too. Butter both sides of the bread, stick it in the 200-year-old Breville sandwich maker, and boom, happiness. Wait, what's a Breville sandwich maker? Is it like one of those sandwich presses that like kind of like cuts it into a triangle too? I feel like we had this discussion about that specific sandwich maker, and we all had it in like the 2000s, which is wild. I'm gonna need more spruce, chat. I gotta go get some more spruce. We're pretty close to a taiga, from what I remember. Yeah. Marshmallow fluff makes the best Rice Krispie treats. Okay, Rice Krispie treats. That's how I feel about them. They make me toot. Out of happiness, they're genuinely one of my favorite treats. It's one of those things that you kind of forget exists sometimes, but then you have one and you're like, this is pure happiness. They're also so ridiculously easy to make as well. So easy to make. I kind of want to make some now. Was that a fart? It absolutely was a fart. And, oh! I was gonna say it was a Fexer, but also, apparently there's an Enderman here. Didn't get me this time, chat. Didn't get me this time. Nice try, Moon. Nice try, and thank you for the biddies. Also, I need to repair my tools, eh? These are getting pretty bad. I need to repair my tools. I do need to get some more rockets. Although I'm kind of out of gunpowder. I think I have more rockets hanging around somewhere. I just don't have them. They're probably in like a shulker somewhere. Ender fart. Enderman farts? You know what? That one sounded pretty airy. I'm guessing Enderman farts are pretty airy. I don't know why. Just seems like it would be. Why does it smell like farts in here? Did anybody else hear that? I'm scared. The Enderman sound scared me. Sorry for anybody playing Minecraft while we're doing this. It happens. Fruity Pebble marshmallow squares. Oh, you know what? I never considered the fact that you could make Rice Krispie squares, but make it out of different cereals. I mean, it would no longer be a Rice Krispie square. However, I never considered that you could do that. Just make a square of any cereal. What the heck? A new world has just opened up in my brain. Will I ever make this? Probably not, but like, I'm thinking about it now, you know? Also, Nye, thank you so much for the hydrate. And Moon, thank you so much for the stretch. Oh God, my back. I just heard it like crack 100 times. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, I woke up pretty early this morning. I woke up at like 6:15 and I was like, oh, I think the new Fortnite update is out and it might be up. I'm not sure though. So I woke up and I turned on the Xbox, especially because I was also like, even if it's not up, I can at least update it. So Big Tiny Duck is ready to go tonight to play Fortnite, and then I can later. So I woke up in hopes that maybe we could try some Fortnite this morning before she went to work, but it didn't happen, chat. It didn't happen. It's not ready yet, but I'm excited. So it's fine. Golden Graham squares are the bomb. Yo, I haven't had a Golden Graham in a hot minute. That's a good cereal. I'm kind of weird though, because I eat cereal dry. I don't really like milk that much. But Golden Grahams and Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Holy crap. That is one of my favorite cereals. It is one of the best. Simply one of the best, chat. Unshrimpify. Got it. Unshrimpify yourselves. Ooh, strawberry marshmallows. I never considered that either. Okay, you know what's like another... I'm sure this is also like an American treat as well. Do you all have those like... Do people make... It's basically marshmallow squares, but people always use like the multicolored tiny marshmallows. And then in between... They put like peanut butter to kind of like bind it all together. And they're just like peanut butter and I think butterscotch flavor and or. Have y'all ever had that before? It's a very like, I never had it growing up because I've always found it like it was always like very Canadian, but my family is not from Canada. So we had different treats during Christmas and stuff. But once I started like going to like other people's like Christmases and Thanksgivings and stuff, I tried them and they're really good. I feel like Americans might do that as well. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Ghostface, welcome on in. How you doing? Cinnamon Toast Crunch is your default? Yeah, me too. It's my go-to. I might, if we end up like going grocery shopping like this weekend or something, I might get some Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Might do that.
Drift, good to see you.
Taco, thank you so much for the 10 months. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So nice to see you as well. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Hope you're having a good Friday. All right. I'm gonna look for some rockets around the base. I need to repair some tools and then we'll be good to go. Your ex-boyfriend woke up at 6 in the morning to get Destiny to start downloading. Honestly, like, there's something about, like, new updates, specifically for, like, Fortnite that has, like, really ignited, like, a sense of excitement in me that, like, I haven't felt since, like, I was younger and, like, going to midnight releases for video games. I kind of miss doing that in some ways. I think the very, like, actually, no, that wasn't the last one. I was gonna say the last one that I ever did was GTA 4, which was a long time ago, but I think I also did it for Fallout 4. That was the very last one that I did. Now everything, I just, like, kind of buy it or, like, pre-download it. As an American, I've never seen that. That sounds awful. Okay, it sounds awful, but, like, it's weirdly good. Like, it doesn't sound great, but it's kind of good. It's kind of good, chat. Okay, you're deathly allergic to peanuts. Okay, never mind. Veto that. Veto that. Veto that. Y'all have never heard of that? Okay. I need some Canadians in chat, specifically people from Ontario. Back me up here. You can never stand those colored marshmallows. My grandma would give them to me as a treat. Listen, I like the marshmallow square as a treat because you get like the butterscotch, but just having those marshmallows on their own. As a kid, there's always that thing where you think like marshmallows are gonna be a good treat. But I always found that like I would be like, oh yeah, it's just like sugar, like of course it's gonna be good. But then I'd eat it and I'd like almost die eating it because it's just like, it's just not good. Another thing that like really kind of like makes me feel a little bit like gross is oh, rockets, nice. The like the puffy Cheetos, I love them now. I'm like on a puffy Cheeto kick, but my grandma always had stale puffy Cheetos in her cupboard and then she'd give them to me, but like they were very stale, so they just tasted so bad. Ugh. Now you want cereal and boneless wings and golden grams, literally. I could eat anything right now. I also have a deep and delicious McCain cake in the freezer because last night after we got chicken wings, we went to, like, we stopped at a store and we got treats, and for some reason I was like, would it be weird to get a deep and delicious cake? And Abby was like, I don't care, we're moving. And I was like, okay, sweet. So I just sat on the couch when we got home and ate like half a deep and delicious cake. They're so good though. They have to be like from the freezer though. You can't do Cheeto Puffs, they're like mouth knives. Mouth knives? Like sharp? You're in the mood for tiramisu? Oh my gosh, I could eat tiramisu at any point. So good. What's a deep and delicious cake? Okay, it's like this cake made by McCain. It's literally a sheet cake with icing on top, but the icing isn't like, it's like very, it's not like a super stiff icing. And it's just like a sheet cake that like belongs in the freezer. You can thaw it, but like it's not frozen if it's in the freezer because it doesn't really freeze. So it's like super good cold. Oh my gosh, they're incredible. Highly recommend. I'm so funny. What'd I do? What did I do? Also, chat. Actually, you know what? I can just mute the game sounds. I was gonna say I'm not gonna mess with the game sounds. Because I'm like in the middle of filming something, and if the game sounds get messed up, it's gonna be a nightmare. But I can just mute it for you all. So that's what we're gonna do. Remind me to turn them back on after though. Oops, I should probably, actually we'll do the elytra first. Who said golden grams? I miss those so much. They don't have them where you are anymore? Oh, that's unfortunate. You know what? They're bringing back like a lot of American cereals into Canada. Like in the 90s, we had like Cookie Crisp. We had like all of the like the Fruity Pebbles and stuff. And then most of them went away after the 90s, but they're starting to bring them back again, which is really bizarre. Because I thought like, I really thought we were like over the cereal thing in Canada. I don't know. Find it interesting. Have I officially moved? Not yet. Not yet. Very soon. We're going to be moving very, very soon. And I'm so excited. I'm so ready just to like get out of the city, honestly. It's one of those things too where like, even just like, I don't know, just like getting around the city has been such a pain lately because we've had so many like delays on like the TTC and stuff, and I'm just like, man, it's just so hard to do stuff around here recently, and I'm just so excited to like not be here. But I'm also, I know I'm gonna cry like a baby when we're gone. I wasn't sentient in the 90s. I wasn't even made yet. Oh, October 99, baby. Okay, you were sentient for like a millisecond of the 90s. A millisecond. God, the 90s. What a time. What a time. Honestly. Alright, I think we're good with all of our tools. I'm like, should I just grab a couple more levels? I don't really need them for anything, but they're always nice to have, just in case, you know? Because we have been upgrading stuff lately, so... We'll do this, and I think, once I get back, I'm gonna go to the creeper tower, and just, like, I want to go downstairs and grab a San Pellegrino, and I'll just AFK while I'm doing that, because we're gonna need more rockets soon. 96, baby! Let's go, baby! We get to level 30, I'll be satisfied. Get yourself some food. Good call. Good call. I don't know what to have. We're at that point now where it's like, we don't have much food left in our home because it's like, you don't want to buy too much to bring with you, but also it's like you have to eat. There's such a weird balance when you're moving. It's the same thing with packing. If you pack up too much stuff, then you're like, well, I literally like, don't even have clothes right now. I've gotten to the point where, well, actually, the clothing situation is more so because our dryer's broken and we're lazy and not doing as much laundry as we should. We don't have a drying rack anymore, though, so I'm like, it's such a pain in the butt. We gave our drying rack to Abby's mom a long time ago, and she was like, do you want me to bring it back? We were like, no, it's fine, it's fine. We've just been, like, hanging clothes all over the apartment. It's good. But I do miss it. But yeah, it's gotten to that point where it's like, oh my gosh, I'm running out of clothes, chat. I always say I was late to the 90s party, but at least I was there. Yeah, you showed up late. You were there, though. You grabbed a snack or two, you know? You vibed. It's fine. 85, let's go, let's go. I'm a 91. 91, baby. The double-sided underwear hack. I haven't reached that point, thankfully. The hack. Life hack. Double-sided underwear. Oh. Alright, I think I'm good. Make sure I get all this XP that I grabbed. There we go. Got it? Alright, let's head out. And before I forget, let's turn the game sounds back on. Whee! Oh, I'm at spawn! Look at that. I am at spawn. Incredible. I need to dump all of these eyeballs. Let me just go over here. This is the garbage zone. Is there an easier way to like toss stuff? Because I always just like toss it outside of the menu bar, but I feel like there's an easier way to do that. Also, I always triple check what I've tossed because I'm like 99% sure that's how I lost my chest plate. I definitely tossed it and it despawned. There's no other way because I've cleaned like almost all of my chests back at the base and I'm like, it would have been in one of those, you know? You're straight up 2000s, baby. Yeah, you missed the 90s, but okay, it's okay. The 2000s were wild. The early 2000s, crazy. We all love Minecraft and drift streams. Aw, yeah. Q button. But does Q button do it like, so it's like, there's only a few at a time? Let's see. Because it only does one at a time, right? Is there a way to like dispose of like an entire stack? Or no? Shift Q. Let me try it. I'm gonna land on a tree and try this. Chat. Really? Shift Q. Hmm. Oh. Oh, okay. I'm just throwing junk everywhere. Maybe I have it so like the keybind is different or something, but I don't know if I would have messed with that. There's so many like little Minecraft like quality of life things that I don't know. Do any villagers trade for eyes? I don't know, actually. That's a good question, because I have so many. If anything, it would be the clerics, I would assume. Which I do have a couple of those for zombie flesh. Before I go, I just want to make sure I don't have to eat, so I don't lose saturation and then die. But I won't be... There's no different way to drop a whole stack. Oh, okay. Okay. For some reason, I thought... I was like, that makes sense that there would be, but I guess not. It snowed there. You wish it would snow here. I kind of... Actually, you know what? I don't want snow now that I'm moving very soon, because that would suck. But I wish it snowed more this year. This was a very warm winter, and I did not like it. It was very warm and very, very gray. Made me kind of sad. And then also it would just be like rain, you know? It was not pleasant. Not pleasant at all. All right, I'm going to let you all watch the creeper farm because it's entertaining. It's basically a glorified creeper spider farm. There's tons of spiders here. That's okay. We get so much good stuff out of it. All right, I'm going to go downstairs really quickly. I'll just leave the game running so we can... I muted myself. So we can let the creeper farm do its thing, and I'll be back in a second. Spider ASMR, classic, so good. Can you all even hear this right now? I don't know if it's going off. You can kind of hear it. Drift needs to change that to soul campfires. What do the soul campfires do? Do they like burn quicker? If it's an easy fix, the one thing is, I was thinking it would be an easy fix to like remove the magma cube, but then I was like, wait, no, it wouldn't be because a creeper would fall into it, blow this up, and I'd die. Did I get food? I genuinely don't know what to eat right now. I genuinely have no idea what to eat, so I didn't. Because I already had an Uncrustable for breakfast, so I was like, I don't know what to eat. Faster time to kill. How would I technically turn this off? You know what I mean? If I were to like try and fix it, because that would be nice. I mean, at the end of what the heck are you doing in here, buddy? What's going on here? Because they do take so long. They take forever. Cake? Eat cake? I'm already consuming a sugary beverage. I'll be wired if I eat cake on top of that. And then I'll get the sugar ick. You know when you eat like too much sugar in one go? Ugh. Do I order food, expensive but yummy, or do I do snacks for dinner? What would you order? I like a good snacks for dinner though. Like picky bits, I love that. I don't have chips. I ate Big Tiny Duck's chips the other day and she got so sad. I finished them. I feel really bad about that. Speaking of Big Tiny Duck. Have another? I'd consider it. I'd consider it. I'd have to light up the whole creeper farm. Ah. I don't know if it's worth, but it would be quicker. I include lever, button, and lights with every XP farm for that reason. That's so smart. Honestly, okay, what you could do then, if I'm thinking about it that way, could do like a bunch of like glow lights and then like the redstone lights and then turn them on with like levers and then it would technically stop the farm, right? Have to open the sides and light, it'd be a pain. Yeah, I feel like it would just be like too much of a pain. The better solution at this point would just be AFK more often, right? But like, they do die very slow with this farm design. If I were to make one again in a different world, I'd do it differently, I think. You get a poke bowl with chicken and teriyaki sauce. Oh, I love teriyaki sauce. A few pieces of sushi. Man, we had sushi quite a bit this month. Quite a bit. BTD, what you doing? There's no sound. I think there's no sound because I'm in free cam. Sometimes the sound in free cam is like a little bit weird where it's like you can hear things like carts, but you can't hear like the spiders and stuff. Like if I go down, once you go down, the sounds are like there. It's really weird. I don't know why it does that. Free cam's a little bit funky that way. There's probably like a setting or something. Because then you're down here, you can hear it. Really weird. You all can hear that though, right? The game sounds? You can hear him now? Okay, nice, nice, nice. Uh-oh, I fell in water. Okay, I'm gonna fly back to where we were before. Should be good now. See the new update? Heck yeah, I'm so excited. You know, I'm a cat gal, but I'm excited to have like different types of dogs. I feel like it was a long time coming too. I feel like it's way overdue to have like different types of dogs in this game. Building a glass box around the square starting underneath. That's actually a good idea too. You're gonna order? Just do it. If you had it on your mind, you wanted to order all along, you know? Treat yourself. It's Friday. It's Friday. Firecracker salmon. Is that like spicy salmon with tempura? I love a good spicy tuna roll. And honestly, salmon avocado is so good. I think that's like one of my favorite classic ones. All right, chat. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do for the tavern roof. Where? Uh-oh. That's not good. I have a very great question. Where did I put all of that spruce that I'd gathered? What did I do with it? Huh? Chat, I don't remember what I did with it. I put it away somewhere. Did I put it into storage because we were going to the farm or something? Or did I put it in like a shulker? I might have sorted it. I'm sorry. I keep going back and forth. I'm so out of it today. It's been a hot minute since we've been in this world too. Instantly intimidated by everyone here and all the Minecraft knowledge and ideas you all have. No. No need to feel intimidated. Don't worry. We are all here. The best thing about chat is so OP with knowing everything that it's like you learn so much. I know nothing about this game. I know nothing about this game. And chat comes through. It's just a collection of ideas and knowledge. It's amazing. I think I might have sorted that spruce though, chat. I think I might have. I mean, look at me. I'm just bopping back and forth between house and spawn perpetually all stream. I put it somewhere. I may have put it down over here, or I put it into storage. I'm just not 100% sure which one I put it in. It's not here. I think it's in storage. You have to pay $60 for your dog's meds. Oh boy. Yeah, pets, stuff for pets can be quite expensive sometimes. I hope the dog's okay though. Hope everything's good. It is wild to me that Ruth has like no idea. We keep saying this. Ruth has no idea that she's moving, you know? I feel like she's gonna be okay though. I feel like she's gonna be alright and she's gonna like it. I just feel bad because I'm like, this poor cat, she has literally no concept of moving. We're just gonna pick her up, put her in a carrier, and then like, she's gonna be somewhere new. And she's gonna be like, oh. Alright, spruce. What? Where did I put this? I literally, like, my mind is blank right now. What did I do with it? Huh? What the? Actually, I do need some of this stuff. You know what? What the heck? I'm gonna clear this out. Because I actually want to use this so I can fill it with spruce stuff. But like, what? I'm at a loss. I have no idea what I did with that. Chat, what the heck? That's messed up. Let's put some of this stuff away though. Oh, we need the gunpowder eventually. And then, what else do I have? I have a bunch of like deep slate, andesite. Deep slate. Deep slate stuff. That can stay. We don't really need leads and boats and stuff. Friendly mob loot. Copper. She's 12 and has arthritis in her back and they told me to get her to lose weight, but somehow she gained weight on her diet. How did that happen? I feel like... how does that happen? Ruth, like, really struggled when we had to put her on a diet, too, though. We had to, like, really mess around with her portions and stuff. I hope the dog's okay, though. She'll get through it. She'll get through it. Might take her a bit, but she'll figure it out. We're all great backseat drivers of Minecraft. I love it, though. I love it. Yeah, we're all... See, I'm driving this vehicle, but I feel like, chat, you have, like... You got the foot on the gas, the brakes. I'm, like, maybe steering a little bit, but y'all are, with this world, the car's yours. I know, it might be at the end or something. I'm not sure. It's really... I have no idea where I put this. Like, what was I doing? It's because we were just yapping away. That's a problem. Chat, we yap too much. How do you feel about that? Because honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I love it. Maggie took the spruce? Maggie, what the heck? How could you? What the heck, Maggie? Okay, I'm gonna grab this stuff. I'm just gonna take the L. Just gonna chop more spruce. I left a surprise for future me. Chat is GPS, absolutely. Yeah, chat's navigating. I feel like it'd be more beneficial just to chop a couple trees down. Who remembers 2-player N64 GoldenEye with just one controller? Wait, how did you play with just one controller? Huh? I remember the split screen. And you'd be like, don't look at my screen so you can't see where I am. I remember that. You're always so nice when we suggest stuff. Other creators just say, no, that's not gonna work. Thanks for entertaining the ideas of collectively Chad. Collectively Chad. I'm so happy you still remember collectively Chad. That's what you guys are. Honestly, like with this world, it's like, it just feels like a collaborative, like fun thing for all of us to do. It's kind of like a choose your own adventure. So I love it. And there's so many things where like, honestly, like y'all have like made builds so much better too. Cause we're like thinking through things, right? I get that's like not for everybody, Like, some people are, like, work much better, like, doing their own thing, so no hate on anybody who obviously, like, has, like, their ideas in mind, but for, like, this world, because, like, in some series, like, I guess, like, certain projects that I have for, like, my Let's Plays and stuff, like, I definitely, it's more of a solo thing, but this world is just, like, a fun playground for us all, you know? That's what I really like about it. Just think it's hilarious. Every stream is mostly about food. I know. I don't understand. We're all like, what are you eating today? No, what are you eating today? Bruh. One of you controls the top of Bond and the other does the legs and shooting. What? I never did that as a kid. So you're saying, like, in order for both of you, like, both people to play together, that's how you would do it? I feel like that's something like every kid tries, where you're like, I want to play, but this is a single player game, so we'll just control it together. Did somebody say food? What you eating, Effexor? What you eating? What's on the menu? Food talk powered by Toots. Food is the fuel to the Toots, you know? All right. I think that should be a good amount, because we already have all of, like, the stuff from the shulker, which is nice. So I didn't have to grab as much as I needed. It was an actual mode in the European version? What? That's so weird. Who thought to do that? You just ate some chocolate cake? Oh, I'm jealous. I have my deep and delicious marble cake that I'm probably gonna have tonight, but it's surely not the same as what you just ate. Definitely not. Last night you made spaghetti but had nothing for sauce, so you shredded parm and ranch and some red pepper flakes. Ranch? Listen, I was all there for the parm and the pepper flakes and, like, maybe a lot of butter. The ranch, did it just, like, okay, you know what? People have been putting, like, that Boursin cheese into pastas, and, like, it's really been working out for them, so maybe the ranch would work. I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna judge. Wouldn't judge you for that. It's okay. It's just interesting. We don't have any more ranch, chat. We're all out of ranch, and I'm a little bit sad about it. And I don't want to buy anymore because we are moving so soon. So we're, like, fresh out. Oops. Gonna have to fix that. What's going on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this one's 8. We won't tell anybody. It's fine. I'll just fix this up a little bit like that. Maybe do like that. Yeah. Like, obviously I find odd numbers is ideal for building, but every once in a while, if you get one that's, like, evenly numbered, I don't really care as much as I used to. You know? Did you see Wax started a new hardcore world? I have not seen that yet. I have not seen his new... Is it, like... Did he start it on stream? I'm assuming, because I haven't seen him post, like, an episode for something like that yet. Heck yeah, though. I'm so excited to see what he does. So excited. What type of biome is he gonna do? I love it that he chooses, like, such, like, I don't know, like, he did, like, mangrove. Was it mangrove for the last one? I think so. But he just, like, I don't know, he just builds anywhere and just makes it look so good. I love it. Did Drift just diss Ranch? I did. I actually did. Isn't that wild? I bet you all never thought you would hear me kind of, like, diss Ranch. My diss track is actually coming out next week. Me and Ranch, we're over. We're done. We're over it. We had a falling out, chat. Me and Ranch. Step aside, Ranch. Caesar's the new one. How does this look? Ooh, I like that. Okay, so I'm gonna do the thing. This is like a block down staple where he puts like terracotta in between these. I think I'm gonna try that. Although I have to be careful because this tavern wall is very short, like this piece. So it might not work. I don't know. Can just like stop it at this point though. I might only do it on this one because this one has so much height to it that it kind of just needs to be balanced out. I might try that. He was streaming last night, 10 Minecraft days in. Heck yeah. So excited to see what he does, honestly. He's exploring, looking for his new location. Ugh, whatever it is, you just know it's gonna be good, you know? Like, anything Wax does is just, like, always so good. I always say it, like, I really appreciate that he does things that are very, like, geometric, but also organic. Because it's just, like, very unique. I feel like, I don't know, he just has, like, a very specific style that's super cool. Infinite Diss. Yeah, I'm releasing it next week, chat. Infinite Diss track on Ranch. Me and Ranch, we're over. Where can I get your diss track? It's actually only going to be on LimeWire, actually. I couldn't get anybody to it wouldn't upload anywhere. Everyone was like, this is just like, this is too much. You can't diss Ranch. And I was like, yeah, I can. And people were like, no, you actually can't. And so I just had to put it on LimeWire, unfortunately. Yeah, was it Wax that made the Arctic Dome with the foxes? I think it was, actually. That was like a more recent build too. The meme. Yo, with this creeper fridge! Listen, take it up with Big Tiny Duck. It ain't happening. I will get an axolotl glow lamp, but I am not getting the creeper fridge. I've got to be honest. I actually don't even know if I would want the creeper fridge at this point. The office is going to be significantly smaller too. It's one of those things where I'm like, it's actually going to be like quite a small space, but in a good way. Like right now I have like way too much space. Like it's a very long office and it's just like too much, you know? Need a mini fridge in the room with ya? Honestly? Hey, Spruce! Where you been? Did I have this all along? Maybe I did put it here. Look at that. Honestly though, like, I don't know. I kind of like having to walk downstairs to get my drinks, because at least then I can like stretch my legs. And also, like, I'm not gonna lie, I am that type of person when I'm like making videos and stuff, like I need to be able to walk away from my desk. Otherwise, like I go stir crazy. And there's some days where like, you know what, I probably do it way too often. Like I need to do more work. But I love being able to like walk away for an excuse, you know? If I have a mini fridge, then it's like, what's my excuse? I just roll around and go get like a Kool-Aid jammer. I can't leave my office then. We just want the creeper fridge, yeah. Yeah, you all really want that creeper fridge. If I could just gift it all to you, I would. It's so funny because it's such a ridiculous thing to have, too. Like, I think, like, one day if I showed up with it, you all would just, like, scream. You'd be like, what the heck? I wish I could commit to the bit. Also, chat, what The heck am I gonna do? I'm kind of feeling for this build orange sandstone for the roof. I haven't done orange sandstone in like a long time. Oh wait, we have it here too. An orange terracotta we can mix in. Yes. Let's take that out, put that in. Tell BCD it's not your creeper fridge, it's for chat. She'll just blow up. Next time we play some Stardew, you all can take it up with the big tiny and see how she reacts. Because I'm sure it's not gonna be pleasant. See, an axolotl lamp would be cute. I think I'm putting some of our shelving in behind me because I've removing that like cube that was behind me, and we're gonna put something like a little bit more substantial in, and I think I'm gonna fill up like a little shelf behind me. Why is she so against it? Honestly, I think just because like that doesn't look great. I'm gonna have to fix that. I think just because like like this office has like kind of become a mess. It's totally my fault. I just like did not organize this office well, and like I think the clutter is kind of what's really gotten to her, and honestly it's gotten to me at this point. The clutter has just been like a lot. And like there's also very minimal space in that office. So that thing's gonna take up a bunch of room, and she's just gonna be like, oh my god. The axolotl lamp would be cute, and it would just rest on the shelf, which is nice. This is my first time watching your stream. Love your cozy survival series. Aw, Jenny, thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And thank you so much for watching the series as well. We're in our long-term stream world right now. So this is one that we started like a long time ago on YouTube lives. There aren't any videos made from it, but this is basically a stream world that we've been working on for a long time. Today we're building something called Wingstop though, which is a tavern where I can go grab my wings and stuff that I had previously lost whenever I die, so I don't have to walk back to base anymore. So we're just vibing and doing that today. Oh, she wants 6 of them. Yeah, BTD wants 6 creeper fridges. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, she would lose it. Absolutely lose it. All right, let's put that there. I think some of the sandstone should be done. Let's see. Yes, that's enough glass. Put some more of this in here. Actually, maybe not that much. Ooh, I don't know. That should be fine. I'm gonna turn a bunch of this into stairs. I'm gonna have to get more sandstone, actually. This is not gonna be nearly enough. I really wish you could cut terracotta into stairs. Now that she's here for Big Tiny Saturdays, we need to consider her feelings even more. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm so excited to get some more Big Tiny Saturdays going. We were so sad last week that we couldn't stream. It was so disappointing. And also same with this weekend too. Definitely have to pack this weekend, which sucks. But we're very excited to start Big Tiny Saturdays again. I feel so bad. Abs is like actually like so sad about it. She's like, I want to play Stardew and stream, and I'm like, I know, I'm sorry. See if you can just get the box for the fridge. Oh my gosh, and prank her. She'd be like, what is that? I know exactly what she would say. 6 fridges and nothing but Red Bull Monster. Could you imagine? Oops. Do I have smooth? Yes, I do. Chat, I might have to go get some more sandstone. Oh my gosh. I do not have as much as I thought. It is a-okay though. All right, I'm gonna make a couple more chests because I need so much more space than I thought. Oops. No! Not singular chests. Double, please. I will have a double. There we go. All right. We're pretty close to the desert from here, I believe. Yeah, it's actually not far at all. They're for bottles of ranch. Could you imagine, like, all perfectly lined up, the same type of ranch, too? Should send a bunch of treats to you in the box for the creeper fridge. Too bad there's no creeper fridge to put anything in. I'm so sorry. How long have you been together? Since... I want to say 2018. Sorry, I blanked on the date because I was doing the math of, like... Now I do the math of, like, pre-COVID, which is kind of weird. You know what I mean? But I was like... Pre that, and that was like 2019. I think it was, yeah, it must have been 2018. I'm double checking now. What the heck? Why is this like slipping my mind? It's so funny. We were talking the other day about how, hold on, let me find the date first though, because I'm very confused. Yeah, it was 2018. My thinking face was priceless. Yeah, I have a pretty... I zone. COVID ruined all the time scales. No, literally. Like, my time feels so different now. It's really weird. I want to say isn't what a partner wants to hear. Honestly, it's reached the point, though, where we've been together for, like, quite some time now. We're both like, huh? But we were both talking about it the other day about how, like, our engagement, like, it's a big thing, but right now, I think, like, it's a big thing, but it was, like, one of those things where it's, like, I don't know how to put this into, like, the right words. I think you all kind of understand this, though. Our engagement was, like, a very big and exciting thing, but it didn't feel overwhelming because it feels, like, so, like, oh, yeah, that's what's... Like, that makes sense that we would do that, right? But then we were, like, talking about this move, because this is going to be a very big change for the both of us, especially because, like, Abs has been in the city for, like, over 12 years. And, like, we've lived together in 2 different apartments now, but we've been in the city. And, like, there's just something about, like, this move that kind of feels like we're entering, like, a new stage in our lives. And, like, I feel like our family doesn't realize that, like, this move in a way is, like, freaking us out because it just feels like such a monumental thing because we're changing our lifestyle so much. And, like, we were talking about, like, the whole thing with, like, getting engaged. People are like, isn't it, like, crazy and, like, almost scary, blah, 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 blah. And we were like, not, like, I never felt that way when we got engaged. But, like, I guess maybe now that, like, we're leaving the city and, like, moving on from that, it just feels like a closed chapter, and that feels even bigger. So, like, I don't know how to explain it, but it just feels like very different now, in a good way though. Like, it kind of just feels like, I don't know, we're like putting a like closing one chapter and opening another with this move, which is like very exciting. But it didn't necessarily feel like that when we got engaged. I was like, oh yeah, like that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense to you all. The drift loading wheel. No, literally. I have a loading wheel face. BC is now before COVID. No, actually. Can we start referring to it that way? Because, like, literally, in my mind, that's how it is. That's kind of how I, like, tell, like, I have, like, a timeline in my brain now. You and BTD are pure goals? Aw. Guys, no. You're coming up on actual 15 years together with your wife? Oh my gosh, congratulations. That's incredible. Big congrats. That's awesome. That's so exciting. Azzy, thank you for permitting that. You'll make my little gay heart so happy. Aw. I'm glad we're goals for you guys, though. That's nice. Engagement was a very natural progression. Moving is an upheaval even at the best of times. No, I think you're so right about that. Especially because, like, it totally impacts, like, lifestyle change and stuff like that, too. Like, our lives are going to be very different now in some ways. And I don't think that's a bad thing because we're gaining so many things. But, yeah, I think, like, I always found it so interesting that, like, people were like, you're engaged now. Isn't that scary? And I was like, I don't know. Not really. But this is, like... We're so excited, but we're also, like, so scared because there's, like, so many unknowns. So happy for you both. Aw, thank you. I appreciate it. We're very excited. I think it'll just, like, make our lives so much easier in some ways. Probably thought we were gonna get DMCA'd, literally. I'm dead. Your husband and I, my husband and I have been together for 8 years, and that man is a literal saint. Aw, that's so sweet. Congrats on the 8 years, too, though. That's awesome. That is goals. Big goals. Alright, I've got more than enough sand. I need some sand. Spawn. There it is. There she is. Gotta head out, but I'm glad I got to catch stream. Thank you. Have a good weekend, everyone. Abby, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a great weekend as well. Also, Schmax, welcome on in. So nice to see ya. Hope you're doing well. When you're ready for it, you just couldn't imagine anything else. That's exactly it, right? Exactly it. Like, I was... With the engagement, I was terrified to do it. Not because I thought, like, she would be like, no! And, like, reconsider. But it was just, like, nerve-wracking to, like, have to, like, have the confidence to put yourself out there like that. Even if you know the person's gonna say yes. It's just, like, scary. But, yeah, I think, like, the whole thing of getting engaged, it was like, oh, yeah. I've been married for almost 25 years. Moving is always a big deal. Totally. It doesn't even matter if you're, like, moving... like, not far either. It's like, it's big. I remember, like, even moving from, like, our last apartment to this one, it was just, like, so much. It's so much work. It's mentally exhausting. And also, it's just, like, there's so many unknowns, right? Like, you, at the end of the day with, like, apartments and houses and stuff, even though you've, like, viewed the place, you have, like, an idea of where it is, you still don't know what you're walking into either, which has always kind of scared me. Moving houses is such a miserable process. Oh, I know. I'm so excited for it to be over. Oops, I went too far? Oh my god, I was just like looking at chat. Sorry, chat. I was like, I flew over it, literally. It's because I'm yapping with y'all. I should probably turn the marker back on because I kind of disabled it. There we go. Here we are. Perfect. All right, let's turn a bunch of this into sandstone. I should probably just do it this way. It's quicker. Boom. Can turn some of it into smooth sandstone. Probably get a little bit more lava. You know what? Lava's OP, chat. You told me. And I was like, no, it's fine. I get it now. It wasn't fine. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. What was I thinking? Up we go. All right. Let's get this roof filled in. I just realized that it doesn't really matter. Oh wait, no, the texture is on that side for the stairs. I see. For a second, I thought it wasn't. Been living at this place since August and I'm still busy fixing things up and unpacking boxes. No, literally, you could be fixing stuff up for like years, right? The last thing that we did, like the last time we moved, we were adamant about like unpacking everything because if it's like in a pile, then you have to deal with it. But sometimes you like... Sometimes there's stuff you still have to leave packed up, you know? It's not always going to be realistically like that. I am just hoping that we just get it done quickly. Getting engaged and married is always a big deal. You always feel a little frightened. Yeah, I think like wedding day, I understand like the like frightening aspect of a wedding day. It's like not that you don't want to like be with your partner. It has nothing to do with that. It's just like the whole act of it is like a little bit frightening because like there's just like so much buildup to all of that stuff too, right? I can imagine like the anticipation is just like a lot. Moved in together around 3 months ago and haven't really finished. We barely have furniture. It's really weird, but in an exciting way. It's the first time any of us lives without anyone besides our families. Oh, heck yeah. Congrats. That's awesome. That is so exciting. Honestly, like, go at your own pace, too. Like, you'll eventually get all that stuff done, right? Like, especially with moving to a place and you don't have much furniture, like, you'll build up all that stuff over time, too. There's a lot of stuff that, like, we are going to have to essentially buy as well, because we didn't... Like, we've always lived in smaller apartments in Toronto, for example, so, like, we don't have a kitchen table. We've never had one. Literally, I have not had a kitchen table for all of the years I've lived here. Just no space, and now we have, like, it's exciting because we have the room to have one now, but I'm like, oh, crap, now we have to, like, buy that. So it's gonna be empty for a bit, but, like, I don't even mind. It'll be exciting. Call my partner my wife, but we're not actually married yet. Aw. Oh, common law? Common law, yeah. It's your wife. It's your wife. That's so sweet, Moon. Yeah, that's super exciting that you have, like, a new space to fill with, like, stuff and, like, new memories while you're building it. Like, that's just, like, such a good time, you know? Spouse and I eloped. It was just easier for us. This is our 8th year. Oh my gosh, congrats. That's awesome. Honestly, like, eloping, I've had like a couple friends who have like eloped as well, and it just like, I don't know. It just seems like such like a nice option, because like some people don't want like a full day of like all of this stuff. Like, you know what I mean? The thing with like weddings is like, it's so deeply personal. You got to do it the way that you want to, right? Like an air fryer? No, exactly. An air fryer, and most importantly, a microwave so I can microwave pizza pockets. That's the goal, chat. That's the goal. Oh, tonight your friends are coming over to the place? Nice. We're so excited for stuff like that too. See, that's a nice thing. Like, you get, like, once you get settled in, you get to, like, have your friends over, and then, like, you get to make, I feel like having your friends over and your family, like, just makes the space, like, kind of help feel a little bit more like it's yours, you know? I always find that, like, weird feeling when you move to a space and you're like, oh, it's like, it's very new to me. And it's like almost like uncomfortable in a way. But then once people come over and like start enjoying the space that you're in, it makes, I feel like that's what really makes the difference. You've inherited so many tables. You have like 6 of them? What the heck? Where do you put them all? You can thrift fun stuff and fix it up on stream on Saturdays so we can watch and help. Oh my gosh, like a fixer-upper stream would be so iconic. That would be so cool. I mean, now that we have more space, maybe we can do like more like chatting streams, you know? Elope is the way to go, then have a kick-ass party. See, that's the thing, right? Like, you can still have like a fun party and all that stuff. Absolutely. How am I gonna do this center part? I don't really know. Maybe just build it up like this. We're low income and our people are spread across the states and a few international, so it was never gonna be perfect, if you know what I mean. Nah, for real, for real. See, that's the thing, like, also with like weddings and stuff to consider is like how you manage like with people in different states and provinces and stuff like that. Like, it's a lot to consider with stuff like that. Sometimes it's just easier to like have like a huge celebration and party after. And then there's also like no pressure for like the people to attend too, right? When I first bought my own microwave, I felt like such an adult. Literally, I feel like when I finally get a microwave, I'm gonna be like, I've made it. I've made it, chat. I've made it. Finally! The amount of times I've had my friends like rip on me because I don't have a microwave, it's constant. They're like, what do you mean you don't have a microwave? And I'm like, I don't. I don't have the space. We literally have one proper like kitchen counter this big and an island that we had to buy. Like, I don't have the room. Reaper Kitty, welcome on in. How you doing? I think you're naturally a yes and person. That's why you make such a great collaborator. What? Okay, what? Lauren, what's a yes and person? What is that? What is that? Is that, I'm assuming that's a good thing though? I've heard that term before. I just don't understand what it means. Because I hear it and I'm like, I don't know what that is. Then I'm like, okay, bye. I move on. Oh, that looks off. Huh? Looking forward to your Friday. Let's go. What Friday plans you got? I'm looking forward to Friday plans too. Okay, this is actually starting to come along now. I almost feel like I should extend this. I either get rid of it or I extend it. Don't really know. I'll have to think about that one. Your dinner came? Let's go. Oh, I am sleeping right away. I'm not dealing with that. All right, this is looking good. We're getting there. I need to like figure this part out though. Whee! When you do improv, you're supposed to reply with yes and to keep the story moving because no is a hard stop. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Yo, I was talking to my friend about improv. I would love to try improv because me and BTD were talking about like different types of comedy, and I think she would be like, I think BTD would probably be one of the funniest stand-up comedians. Like, she would actually like, she would kill on stage. Whereas me, like, I would bomb so hard. I don't think I could ever do stand-up comedy. Like, I would actually panic and die. But I feel like I could do improv. I feel like improv is my style of comedy. But BTD on stage as a stand-up comedian. Could you imagine that? She would actually like, she would also like rip the crowd a new butt, honestly. Like, I wouldn't mess with her. BTD has the drive-by wit. That's exactly what it is, right? It's totally the drive-by wit. Like, you don't even know you got by her until it's too late, you know? The BTD chatbot was so... Oh my god. I forgot. That was like going on for like 40 minutes, too. I was like, please, help me. Somebody. Oh my god, I forgot about that one. Once she starts going, she cannot stop. That's a thing. Oh my gosh. You both crush improv. Let's do it as a fun team building exercise. I literally would. I actually would. I feel like I would have so much fun doing it. There's a lot of like improv classes in Toronto. Maybe now that I'm leaving the city, I'll go do one. Yeah, she's pure chaos. It's so funny. A Drift and Duck podcast. Honestly, that's something that we've been talking about forever. We would love to do that one day. Just need to like focus on getting like good equipment and stuff for it, but like literally BTD has like asked me if we could do that. Let's get a door. How do you place these? Like that. There we go. Me in Minecraft, still learning to place doors properly. I don't think I ever will. Actually, let's bring this back. I don't know what I want here yet, so I'm just gonna do this for now. Whoops. Is there a good tutorial for getting shaders to keep that Minecraft look like yours? I've tried to experiment, but it always feels too far off with the vanilla look. Okay, honestly, one that I really recommend is my homie Stobbles. Actually, let me pull it up for you. It's a really good one. It's for BSL, but I think you could probably apply the same like type of stuff to Complementary. Hold on a second. This one's like very poppy and very vibrant, and I would say it's a little bit, it runs more on the cool side of like color tones. Mine's a little bit warmer because Complementary runs warmer, but this one will give you kind of the same look that I'm going for with my shaders. Check this one out. Highly recommend it. I think that should work. Let me see. Yeah. He laid it all out with, and it's in sodium, or iris, or sorry, I think sodium. That's what it is. But it looks really, really good the way that he's done it. It's super crispy, and it's very vanilla looking. I watch a podcast on YouTube of two chefs. They're like best friends and their chemistry is absolutely wonderful. See, that's what I love about I love like duo podcasts. Solo podcasts are great, but I love listening to podcasts where it's like two people feeding off of each other. Just because like, especially if people have very good chemistry, is just such a joy to listen to, you know? All right, I need to figure out what I'm going to put here to detail this. Because we got like the basic shape, except I need something on the roof here. Whoops. Getting there, though. If your computer sounds like a plane taking off with vanilla, should you avoid shaders until you get a new one? Yeah. I would say unfortunately. Unfortunately, yeah. I know exactly what you mean, but yeah. You might have to wait a bit. There are, okay, to be fair, there are some shaders. You might have to do a little bit of research, but there are some shaders that aren't absolute powerhouses. I don't know which ones they are. I kind of forget the names. But if you look online, there might be a couple that you can run without it absolutely just like wreaking havoc on your computer. Also, King, oh my god, welcome in. How you doing? It's so nice to see ya. I had to look at the time. I was like, I feel like it's early right now for you. There we go. I don't know what to do here. I just don't know if this is the answer. Maybe like, bringing the window down a bit more? That's a big freaking window though. Maybe like big planters then. I don't know. The double sill is cool until you get over here and it doesn't match the vibe because this is too short. Do I just do a really just like giga window? I mean, I guess if I already have a giga window in place, maybe I could do like giga plants, you know? Like a mega planter. We don't know. Or maybe okay, wait, I've got an idea here. I've got some stuff rattling around in my brain. I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna put this back. And then on the sides here to like kind of sanction this off. I might change the leaves though. I could do leaves on the side to cut that off instead. And then I don't have to worry about it there. I don't think like the leaves are like the permanent solution, but something like that could work. So then I can still have that trim along here. You know? Oh, it's 8 o'clock? Oh, okay. That's not super early then. For some reason, I thought it was like 6 a.m. over there. I was like, oh my gosh, you were up so early. Day 5 into COVID, and it's been a really bad round this time, unfortunately. Oh, no. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better soon. What is going on? Everybody's getting sick. What the heck, chat? Chat, don't come near me. Don't come near me, chat. I can't afford to get sick right now. Yeah, it's 2 hours. I know, I should probably take like a proper break in a minute. I didn't even realize either. I was like, oh, we're only like an hour into stream. It's fine. It's totally fine. Let me fly to Canada real quick. All right. See you soon. Also, I love that. I'm like, please don't get me sick. And you're like, let me actually actively try to get you sick. Jeez, thanks. Oops. Boop, boop, and boop. All right, I think that is probably the vibe. Yeah, it's cute. Just need to like add a bunch of detail to this though. I don't know what. I just don't know what. I feel like azalea leaves would look good. What type of stuff we got going on? I always find it's very hard for me to decorate like really big windows. I don't know what to do with them half the time. I feel like I'm missing like that crunchiness of the azalea. Cats are having an absolute brawl. Friday night fight night. It's so weird, like, seeing cats brawl. Sometimes I'm like, yo, this is getting, like, really heated and scary. But then they're, like, fine after. They're like, we good. And I'm like, are you good, though? Like, what's going on? Loving all the detailing? Heck yeah, thank you. I think it's finally starting to come along. I'm happy with, like, how it's looking now. The last time we streamed, I was so confused about the shape. I was like, what am I doing? Now I think I've got a hold of it. You had to get a cat off your roof? Why? Was it just somebody's cat on your roof? Cats on a roof remind me of, at my old apartment, there was like, I don't even know, it was just like a house across the street from us. And there would be raccoons every night who would have like brawl sessions. It was like literally the spot that they decided to brawl on. And the sound of two raccoons fighting each other, it's not pleasant, chat. It was scary. Like every night they'd be like, ah, 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 like on the rooftops. And like for a while I was like, what is this noise? I don't understand. Until like finally I caught like like the silhouette of these two raccoons like scrapping on the rooftop, and it was like a common thing. It was like their brawl spot. It was so weird. Scared the crap out of me though. Artie, welcome on in. How you doing? So nice to see ya. How do you get a cat off of a roof? That would freak me out so bad. I had to get a cat out of someone's mom's car who was out of town for the weekend. Kitten got through the sunroof. Oh no, poor little thing. Poor little thing. Glad they got out though. Alright, I need my crunchy leaves. I need some crunch. Maybe some glowberries. Maybe some... Can I get a... Let's get some bricks for some pots. Ooh, you know what would be good? Big pots. I think big pots are the answer. Yeah. You know what we need to do, chat? I just realized, oh my god, this is something I've been wanting to do for a while. I want to do more archaeology. I know I was supposed to finish this build today, but what made me think about that was I wanted to get more pottery shards. So I could get like decorative pots. Because with pottery shards, like you can't make the shards, right? The designs. I'm kind of thinking like we should do that because I want to get some more designs and start using those. Donut, welcome on in. How you doing? Oh, your roof slopes down, so you got the ladder. Okay, that's good then. I'm relieved that it was like easy for you. Having to go up real high would have been kind of difficult. Yeah, we can go digging. Maybe after our break, I'm gonna drop some of this stuff off at wherever this is. Oh, here. And then we could go digging. I'm gonna have to find a archaeology site on Chunk Base though, because they're really hard to find. Honestly, like where am I? What the heck? I lost my spot. I was gonna say that like I really love the archaeology, but like I think they need to make it like a little bit more obvious. You know? Also, oh my gosh, Moon, thank you so much for gifting that sub. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Really, really appreciate the kindness. Big swags. Big swags for, Moon. Yeah, I find, like, locating the ruins is very difficult. Because I'm kind of thinking, I'm like, I feel like with this build, especially because this part is so tall. Here, I can actually just do like a little mock one though. How do you make these things? Huh? What? Wasn't me. I'll just put pot in. Oh wow, that's a lot easier than I thought it would be. Wow, okay, I was way off. Why can't you stack these? What's going on? All right. If we do something like this, we just need something with more height, right? So we get like a couple big old pots, but then if they have like the designs on them, that'll just look so much nicer, you know? So I feel like we should do that, but let's first take a proper break because I actually do need to eat something. really quickly. And everybody go stretch your legs, all of that stuff, and we'll be back. And when we get back, I think we'll just do some like archaeology or something. All right, BRB chat. Hello. All right, I'm gonna look at chunk base really quickly and see what we got for the ruins. See my seed. Thank you very much, stream elements. Chunk base. Let's see. Let me just pause that actually. Buried treasure. Sorry, I'm yawning. Ancient city fossil shipwreck. Ocean ruins we had a lot of luck with, but I'd like maybe like an archaeology site. Seed map app. Let's do that. What am I? 120, I think? Yeah, I think I'm 120. And then let's turn off all of like the ancient cities, villages. Don't need any of this. Don't need mine shafts. We're in portal. No. I think what I want is trail ruins. There we go, at the bottom there. It just wasn't on the other list. So, got a few around us. Jungle biome. Just trying to orient myself. The problem is, some of this stuff has already been loaded. There's actually quite a few near us, but they've already been loaded in. Because of all the traveling we've done. There's quite a few though. Dark forest. There's some in the dark forest in Taiga? What? I thought it was just like old growth birch and desert. Oh. Taiga. Meadow. I thought that they were only in like very specific areas. That's so weird. Oh, good call, Lauren. We'll bring like a bunch of iron with us for shovels. Remember that kept happening last time? It was so annoying. Stone shovel, no enchantments. Yeah, and then the brush we need to do as well. I really thought that... Old growth birch forest. Here we go. I kind of like the looks of this one. I'd like to try one in the birch forest. I don't know why. So I'm just going to put in the coordinates. -13,288 and then -392. Trail ruin. Let me just... Where'd it go? Huh? Did I not make it? Oh, that's far. Oh, crap. Is it really that far? Oh, I chose one that's like heckin' far away. Hold on a second. Maybe I'll do something a little bit closer. I mean, I know that won't be touched then. That's the thing. That's really far, though. I think that's too much. Let's maybe reel it in a bit. For some reason, I was like, yeah, it'll be fine. It's not. Let's try here. You know what? Let's delete this. That's really far. Oops. That's doable, and also this is something that we haven't explored. Like, this got generated, I think, at, like, during 120. I don't think I flew there before 120 hit, so I think we're fine with that one. All right. I'm gonna leave that open for now. Not sure which I prefer between Duck's impression of you and your impression of you. I'm pretty mean to myself. I think my impression of me is pretty spot on too, though. 1 copper, 1 stick, 1 feather. Got it. All right. Let's go home really quickly. We're gonna need an empty shulker, actually. And just empty all this stuff out if I can. Put some of that away back at home. And then we gotta grab a couple things for our excursion. And then we're good to go, chat. The archaeology's really fun. It's kind of, it's just a little treasure hunt. You don't know what you're gonna get with the suspicious sand. It's really cool. It's always funny when Drift gets bullied, though, so I think I prefer BTD. Jeez, thanks! Nah, I get it, I get it. I really do love being the butt of every joke. Your kid and cat think they want to taste the wasabi that came with your order. I think they think that, yeah, they think they want to try that, but they're gonna regret it, so... Yeah, we'll grab a couple shulkers. We got this one, and we have a couple more at home that I'll grab. I feel like we'll need quite a few. Yeah, archaeology stuff is vanilla. It was added in the 120 update. All right, let me grab a couple things. So I want a little bit more not coarse dirt, sorry. I want a little bit more gunpowder, because I want to make some more rockets. And then I'm gonna have to make a couple brushes, a bunch of, like, stone shovels. We're not messing around with, this shovel that we have. Oh, perfect. Amazing. And then... we'll be good to go. What is the brush again? Is it a feather copper string? All love. So it's, you know what? It is all love. I am like classically the butt of the joke, even like in my family too, but like in a good way. It's all with love, you know? It ain't malicious. It ain't malicious at all. And you know what? I love it because it is out of love. If I didn't like it, I'd be crying on stream. Like, but I'm all right. Ah! If I wasn't the butt of the joke, I think I'd be sad, you know? I think I'd be a little bit sad. Hug a creeper. That is not what I need. So we need tools. I thought I had a couple brushes in here. Armor, no. Alright, so I need a bunch of iron. We're gonna need some copper. How do I make this brush? Feather. It's just the feather and sticks. Okay. Oh, I actually have a bunch of feathers. Hell yeah. I'm gonna get a shulker box out. I'm gonna put all of this stuff in here. I will make it. I'll just make it after. Workbenches. Might as well bring a crafting table. Shulker farm build. Oh my gosh. That one, I feel like those are difficult, right? Are shovels too OP? No, it like literally is. The last time I was using it, it was such a big mistake. I kept breaking everything. It was so bad. That Blackstone's castle was scary. That's our creeper farm, and it looms over the farmland, which is like kind of hilarious because the farmland is so cottagecore. It is scary though. Between my friends and family, I'm the same. You get it. You get it. And I wouldn't want it any other way. Rockets. Oops. Rocket box. Rocket box! And then I keep falling into those holes. Paper. Saplings? No. Plants. I think I'm pretty much ready to go. I just maybe need like a tiny bit more food. But we can stop at the cow pen real quick. Ooh, mending and unbreaking on the brush. That's a good idea. I never even thought to do that. Okay. Hold your horses. Mending and unbreaking on the brush. You know, I always forget that you can enchant like shears and stuff. I'll bring these just in case, but I like that. I wish you could release this Minecraft on the... Oh, this map on the Minecraft shop on the Switch so I could play inside your builds. Oh my gosh, that would be incredible. Wait, do you only play Bedrock Moon? Because I know I've been saying this forever, but I am preparing a world download for you all. You will be able to like play in it soon, but unfortunately it would just be Java, which is very upsetting. But a world download will be happening. I was planning to get it done soon, and then this move happened, and I was like, ah, crap. Your world has so many animals. Oh, just so many. Fortune. Let's do mending. Need some books. Can I break this because I'm lazy? Break these for books. There we go. Gimme mending! Thank you. And I'm breaking. There you are. Nice. Perfect. Great idea, by the way. Don't have Java at the moment. I need to bump up the new computer in priority. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah, I definitely want to get a world download to y'all soon, for sure. Just be a really... It would be nice to see you all, like, kind of exploring this, because this is something that we've been building on stream for, like, ever. What should I name this? Brush. Brusha. Brush. Brushy. I like brushy. Alright, let's go. I think- oh wait, no, cows first. Cows first. Brushy. Have you ever found a sniffer in a trail rune? We have a sniffer egg, actually. That's so funny. I completely forgot that we got it. I think I kind of, like, put it aside because when this first released, I made a sniffer farm in my Let's Play. So I kind of forgot to do it in this world. You know what I mean? We do have an egg. We just literally haven't done anything with it. Maybe I should. Let's get a couple more cows. Exploring the world that we all know and love? Heck yeah. Yeah, it's crazy because you all have like watched so much of it, but I feel like watching is a little bit different than being able to like actually go into the world and see it from that perspective as well, right? So it'd be very nice. Sniffers are so loud. I moved mine pretty far away. Wait, did you establish a base for them first, Lauren? And then you were like, they are too loud as neighbors and you had to move them? They are very loud though. I'm glad I put mine where I did in my chill survival world because they're kind of annoying. So welcome on in. How you doing? What are we up to? So we were working on the wing stop at spawn and now we're going to a trail rune because I kind of wanted pottery shards. Yeah, they do be throwing tons of parties. They're too rowdy, man. Too rowdy. You moved all the husky sniffy boys. Yeah, they're super cute, but totally agree with you on that. You found your first pottery shard playing yesterday? Heck yeah! How many like variations are there for the pottery shards? There must be quite a few. I mean, if they have like 20,000 different goat horns, there's got to be a lot of designs for these. Sound like poor elderly beans. Oh my god, they do. They're just like so sniffy. Sniffers definitely stink a bit, right? There's 20 different pottery shards. Oh, hell yeah. Chat, we have lots to discover then. Yeah, the sniffers, listen, they may be old, but they know how to party, you know? Kiddo just said her second words in English. Yo, let's go. Big GGs. Big GGs. That's so exciting. Gonna be like speaking full sentences in no time. Also, Inky, welcome on in. How you doing? She said beans because she eats edamame beans. That is actually adorable. I'm obsessed. That is so cute. Beans. Beans. All right, trail rune. Apparently it's somewhere around here and oh, is this it? That is a stone. It's a piece of like terracotta that like kind of is like hanging out of the ground, right? Something like that. The last time we did this, like I had a very hard time finding it. Says it's right here. The last time we did this, we had to like fly to a couple of areas because I just couldn't seem to find like the proper location. I think we had some that were like kind of technically like buried underground or something and it just wasn't a good time. Because apparently it's right here. I just, oh. No, that's diorite. Don't know if I believe that. Could also be in the water. Okay, yeah, we might have a water one. Because I remember that happened when we were looking at, like, the ones in the jungle. And we were like, we couldn't find them. I don't know if I'd want to do one that's in the water, to be honest. It's a little bit of a pain. Oh yeah, stone shovels. Yeah, we'll definitely make a bunch. I brought iron. Don't really... This is technically where it would be, but I don't know. Oh. Just gonna look around a little bit more. But yeah, we could also do like the ocean ruins too. Yeah, I'm gonna just peep a little bit, you know? Yeah, you're so right, where it would be visible by a piece of terracotta or something, right? I find that the trail ruins are very hard to find. All right, let me take a look at chunk base again, because this one might be a bust. What are we looking for? We're looking for a trail rune right now. Let me just... chunk base. We could always do like ocean runes too, but I feel like the actual trail runes are like what's really fun. All right. Right now we are around here. Taiga biome. Taiga biome. Ooh, oh. See, a lot of the ones that I am kind of coming across, ooh, this might be promising, actually. There's a jungle close by. The ones that I've, like, kind of come across are, like, right by the water, which, like, that seems to be where, like, most of our issues are. So if I find one that's, like, kind of smack in the land, you know what I mean? A little bit more in land, we might be... Okay, I'm gonna try this one. Hold on a second. Please don't be... Oh, that one's pretty far. My bad. Things look a lot closer on chunk base than they actually are. Oh, this one. Okay, I'm gonna try this one instead. Oh, that one's very close. I'm near like negative 1300 right now. Gotta go up a bit. Oh, I see what I did. I see what I did. That one's a little bit further up, but I feel like we could hit that one. And delete this one. Didn't really do anything for us. That area has definitely never been explored. Yeah, we should have gone through the nether, honestly. Chunk base isn't always 100% accurate. Yeah, that's what I've noticed too. Or like, I feel like it's like off by a little bit sometimes, which makes it kind of hard. Also, 100, welcome on in. Yeah. Let's try this one out. I find that like the ones that we always get are by like rivers and stuff. It's so weird. This has never been explored though right here. Oh my god, there's so many villages around here. What the heck? Go off. Is there a world download or a way for us to all play together in this world, or do we play solo in the world the streamer created? So it would just be like solo. It would pretty much just be like a solo world that you can explore on your own. You find that chunk base has places that could have structures, but sometimes the structures are overwritten. I found that while previewing my world, the nearest trail rune didn't generate. Interesting. Okay, so it might not even be there then. Kind of checks out because the last time that we did this, like, literally we were searching forever. And, like, eventually one hit. And it was in spots where it's like, this should have been here. Like, what the heck? This also said that on chunk base, this, for some reason... Oh wait, no, it was right. Let's see, I don't think... No, there's... This doesn't seem right either. I feel like this one's a bust as well. I feel like it's, like, very likely on chunk base. Like, let's say you want something that's, like... You want an ocean monument. Like, that's likely to show up. But I find, like, the small little things on chunk base, like mine shafts and stuff, I don't know if it's a guarantee all the time, you know? Yeah, I'm wondering if, like, my version's not right, because I'm pretty sure I'm on, like, 120 or 121. I have to double check. Let me double check chat. Hold on a second. Uh-oh, I'm on 120.1. That shouldn't really make a huge... Latest versions, Java 120.1, but it says experimental. That doesn't make sense, huh? These things are really hard to find. I don't think I'm on experimental, though. So right now, I'm at about... What am I at? 38, 36. Yeah, the seed is right. I'm gonna copy this one again just in case, though. And try it again. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna input a few. That's weird. It's a little bit different now, but I didn't do 120.1, so that's weird. Some of them, like, disappeared. Huh? Okay, that's the one I'm at now. Let's try this. I'm gonna input just, like, a ton of them. Oops. That one, that one. Also, the thing with chunk base is some of these are actually, like, like further than they look, because I'm looking at a map and I'm like, oh, that's not far. And then I input it. I'm like, oh, this map just seems a little different. There's a bunch up in this area, which kind of makes sense because there's like a bunch of like jungle and desert over there. So I feel like we might have the most luck over there. Honestly, don't really care about how far we have to go because we have, we've traveled so far for like ancient cities and stuff. This is nothing. All right, let's try that. So we can fly around to find what we're looking for, but the problem with trail runes is like they're very like inconspicuous. So the only way that I've found one before has been through chunk base because they're really hard to stumble upon. If we do find one today, you'll like see it's just like, sometimes it's just like a little piece of terracotta sticking out of the ground. So they're not easy to find. It's bizarre. The other ruins, like the ocean monument or the ocean ruins and stuff, are very easy to see because they're like kind of like structures in the ocean. But these like trail ruins, you have to like dig them out. It's so weird. I have faith that we'll kind of find one over here though. We'll do the pink one first because that's kind of the closest. Plus this is all like unspawned area, so I think we should be okay. Got jungle too, which is kind of promising. That's the one that we found last time, was one in a jungle. Oh. Did I pass it? Oh, it's right around here apparently. Ow. Oh, that's it. That's one. 100%. 100% that's one. It's gotta be. All right, I need like some bad tools. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That one's actually easier than the last one we found, I think. The last one that we found a long time ago was like, I think it was literally like one piece of terracotta. Crazy. All right. Before we get started, let me just put these like this so we can't see them on our map anymore because they get a little bit annoying. There we go. All right, let me make a crappy little shovel. Let's make a couple. There we go. Let's start by digging down like this. I believe they made them a bit more obvious on the surface. I'm kind of glad that they did that because when it first released, like, it was so hard to find them. It was ridiculous. We were struggling so much. They made them a little bit easier and connected to their undersoil bits. Okay, that makes me happy because these were really tricky to find when they first came out. Like, this one was a lot more obvious. There we go. These things are deceivingly big, too. Oh, there we go. And sus sand. Is this sus sand? I think it is. Yeah, it is. Oh, is that a pottery shard? It is. Hell yeah. Our first one. Burn. This is exactly what we wanted. So I'll make like something like a loot chest. I also should probably make like a little air, like a dump chest as well. We're gonna have so much like junk that we're collecting. Like all of these leaves and stuff, I'm never gonna want them. Yeah, they have like multiple rooms. The last one we found had like a kitchen and stuff. It was so weird. When I thought, like when I saw these coming out the first time, I actually thought that they were like, I thought that they would just be like one little room, you know? It's wild. I feel like it'd be cool to actually fully restore one too. This is all just regular gravel, I think. I don't really want to mess with the structure too much either. You know what I mean? Oh, there's some more. Yeah, there's so much random junk. Oh, no way. Smithing template. I don't know if we have that one. What the? Hell yeah. Host. I don't know if I have that one. You could construct a whole mini village. No, literally. It's so cool. All right, we got a new template. Yeah, like, I don't know how to approach this without, like, breaking everything, because I don't want to break the structure either. I think I broke a little bit of it last time, and I felt kind of bad about it, you know? I feel like maybe, like, the thing that you gotta do is, like, dig out a huge, like, perimeter, possibly? Would that be smarter? Dig out, like, a giant perimeter. And then, like, you have all of the space to work with, so you're not confined. I feel like that might be the safest bet, right, chat? I don't know. I know it'll take more work, but I think it's... I feel like it's worth it. You want to keep it all, even the wooden hose? Oh yeah, I want to keep everything. I mean, like, I feel like it would be a cool project if you, like, dug one of these out and then built, like, a little, like, museum or something close to it. I feel like that would be such a cool little project. I think I need to give myself, like, a little bit more space in this. See, the reason why I didn't want to do it in the jungle is because of all these, like, low little trees. That I was kind of hoping to find one in, like, a birch forest or something, so we didn't have to deal with this, but... we can deal with this pretty quickly. Daskalos did that? Is it, like, a video that they did? That would be so sick to see. Also, now that I'm starting to, like, dig out an area, I'm starting to wonder if, like, this is an appropriate spot for junk. I feel like the perimeter is going to go back further than I anticipate. Let me just clear some of this stuff out first. Oh my gosh. I should have brought my hoe with me. I didn't think I'd need it. Let's make a couple more shears. I could just burn through some of this. Oh, God. go. You plan to unearth one and build a huge museum around it? Oh, that would be sick. Like it's in like, it's kind of like encased in glass on the floor. That would be so cool. Oh my gosh. Big project, but so worth it when it's done. Make like a campfire and tent site. I'm obsessed. I should probably build like, yeah, like a nice little site or something. Oh my god, I thought that was a sniffer. That is literally just my shulker box. I was like, what the hell? That was so stupid. Oh my god! I need to sleep. God, I hate the jungle. You're gonna have glass pane and multiple floors that overlook the site. Oh, that'll look so freaking cool. Such a good idea. I love that. Yeah, I feel like I should at least, like... How far back do you think is good? Like, do you think this is safe? Or do you think I should even clear out more? Because I want to be a little bit away from it, but I just don't trust it. I'm gonna dig down to see if it goes this way. I have a feeling it's not really gonna snake this way as much. But you never know with these things. They, like, literally, the last time I did this, it went on a decline down. Oh, see? It goes this way, too. What the heck? And then it goes, like, across. I don't know where it ends. Because all of this stuff could be a fake out. That's the thing. There could be more walls, like, buried in here, too. Maybe not, though. Maybe this is the end point. I just want, like, a little idea of how far it goes. Okay. Might be safe to about this point. Ah! Suspicious sand won't break if it falls, right? I don't think it does. Alright. I think I'm safe up to this point. It does? Oh. Uh-oh. I need to be more careful. Uh-oh. What's a little gravity, man? What's a little gravity? It's fine. What's a little bit of gravity? Can't hurt anybody. Fragile? What's that? Why? All right, I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna make an educated guess that it ends around here. So I think if I have my little, like, camping station or base or post, whatever it is, right around here, I'm fine. You know? Yeah, gravity never hurt anybody. It's totally fine. Cool. So let me lay out. What do y'all think? Should we do like tent, campsite type vibes? My God, there's so much garbage. I was really banking on the old growth birch forest to come in clutch, and here I am in the jungle again. Bruh. Just clearing this out. This yard work is gonna take me like 80 years. Ooh, melons. Tent? Alright, let's go tent. I'll work with whatever I've got, which is like not much, but we'll make it cute, you know? We'll make it cute. Building tents always reminds me of Bloodlines, without fail. I'm always like, oh. Bloodlines then, alright. Did I break this? I think I broke the, you know, I'm a little bit of an archaeologist myself, and I'm gonna say that this actually went right there. It's fine. It's totally fine. Love Bloodlines so much. Bloodlines was super fun. It was such a learning experience, too. I think, like, I really learned how to, like, do story and, like, lots of editing, too. It was a very big challenge. It was good times. I think I made a mistake. I did. I don't think I brought the shulker box. Oh wait, I was like, where is that? Did I not bring the shulker box with all the stuff? I was about to get so mad at myself. Like, how could I? No. We're good. We're good. Oh my gosh. I was like, where did all of the stuff I brought go? Chat. All right, let's just set up a little station here, right? And then I'm gonna do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Oh, Wax reading the book. Oh, that was epic. That was such a good decision. I don't even think it was planned for, like, Wax to read the book in the beginning. Like, I really don't think that was, like, a thing where it was like, Wax, you gotta read it. I think it just, like, kind of happened in that moment. We were all like, well, who should do it? And then we were just like, Wax, how about you do it? And, of course, he came through with that silky, silky sweet voice. That was so good. Oops. Oops. It's gonna make a small little tent. I think that's good. Or actually, you know what? Let's go like that instead. Maybe we could do like... One, two, three, four, five. Yep. Yup. Just a rusty little tent, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, that's gotta be like the little roof part then. Did you bring a jukebox for when you find the new disc? Oh! No, I forgot. Wait, if we find diamonds though, which is possible, we could possibly find diamonds. Then maybe? Oh, I can't believe I forgot. I forget everything though. Dang it. All right. Oh, just one more. All right. I mean, it's just a little guy, but it'll do. It'll do. Oh my gosh, this is very small. This is one of the smallest tents I've ever made. I probably should have made it a bit bigger. Whatever, it's cute. I can sleep in here at night and not be scared. I'm still gonna be scared because that's absolutely tiny. It's more aesthetics than anything, you know? I'll do like a little enclosure thingy right here so creepers don't get me. And then we're good to go. There it is. There's my little sleeping chamber. Can build a bigger tent for like, oops, what am I doing? That's not storage. We can build like a bigger tent for like, like a workplace and stuff later if we want. That does the job. All right, it's time to get digging. Just gotta dig, man. So I feel like it's like what you all said, where we gotta, oh, there's some suspicious sand. We just need to like shave off layers pretty much. Ooh, yeah, making a portal would actually be good. That's a good idea. Did I just grab a flower pot? Is that what I got? Now the question is, anything from suspicious sand, does that deserve a shulker? Even if it's like nothing special. Like I could have like the good stuff and then like stuff for like, oh, I found that, but it's not anything too crazy. You know what I mean? Kind of feel like that's the vibe. I actually want to cry. Why is it in the jungle? Why? Yes, exactly. Like decorations and then valuables. Yeah. I think that's a good idea. I think I gotta go sleepies. I'm gonna say we go to about here. I really have no rhyme or reason for like how much I'm digging out. Just doing like a little guesstimate, you know? Oh my gosh. Really should have brought some shears with like mending on them. Bro, get out of here! This is an archaeology site. You're not to be on these premises. I feel like I could do like 100 days on archaeology alone. I spent 100 days digging out an archaeology site. Take me more like 500 days, honestly. Jeez! Alright. I feel like this is a good start. I'm just gonna start digging. Alright. I have a little bit of space cleared. I feel less claustrophobic. I'm ready to go. Absolutely ready to go. Spent 100 days restoring an archaeology site and turning it into a village. Exactly. The only problem is with something like that is like getting started and getting all of the tools to make it like efficient would be such a pain. But once you got all the tools and stuff, it'd be like pretty fun. Oh, got more suspicious sand. Oh, what's this? Glass pane. Nice. I realized too late that was suspicious sand. That's a teaching moment. I was just, oh! Gosh! God! Oh, God, what the hell? It's a valuable teaching moment, chat! Oh! Crap! What did you learn now? See, that's what you're not supposed to do with archaeology. You're not supposed to break things, chat. You're not supposed to break things. I was just trying to teach you something very valuable. Oh. I'm so scared. God. I'm gonna get fired, aren't I? This is the end of my archaeology job. Oh, that's suspicious. That's suspicious. The noise is awful. It makes me want to curl up and die. Oh my God. we were watching this this TV show the other day. It's like a really old show. It was like a home and garden television show from literally like the 2000s. And it's Canadian. But it's like this show about like this guy who like helps people with like renovations that they couldn't complete. And he like comes in and helps them and like rebuilds the stuff, but he also gets them kind of involved. And there was this like one guy where they like went in to like fix his bathroom or something. It wasn't something he renovated though. They just wanted a better bathroom and they were chosen for it. Anyway, he was like, okay, well like get this like guy to like help us like do some stuff so he learns something. So they're like fixing the bathroom and he gives the guy a nail gun and like the guy, the host of the show is like holding the board, and the guy who's never really done any type of like woodwork or anything, he nail guns a nail into the host's hand, and the host just stops and he's like, you just drove a nail into my hand. And all the guy did was he paused and he was like, and for that, I apologize. That's all he said. It's so funny. Me and BTD have been like quoting that all week. You just put a nail in my hand. And for that, I apologize. Like, what do you do? What do you do in that situation? Oh, God. Wait, they add sound for when you can, when you walk over it? Okay, I gotta test that out. Not that I need it or anything. And for that, I apologize. For some reason, I was like, if I use the pickaxe that's not silk touch, it goes faster. It doesn't. Oh, it's like walking on marbles? Okay, we gotta test this out. We gotta test this out. I feel like I'm doing this a much better way than I originally did. The first time I did this, I kind of like panicked and like dug around everywhere. And like I had like tunnels going everywhere. It was awful. Cause I didn't realize how far spread these things go. So I was like, whatever, it's fine. It wasn't fine. It was not fine. Oh, okay. Come on, give me that sus sand. Oh, is that some? No. No way. No. Just double checking. You never know, you know? You gotta be careful. We don't want any destruction being caused. I've seen people do that before. It's not good. Don't want to destroy anything. Oh, there's some. Oh, it does sound different. Yeah, it sounds different. Yup. That's suspicious sand. What did I get? Lapis? Oh, blue dye. Nice. Where did that one come from? Oh, holy crap, man! Oh my god. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh my god. Oh no. It's so bad. It's not good. It's not good, man. It's not good. I didn't realize there was some there. It's fine. It's totally fine. Don't worry about it. Oh my god. This is so frustrating. Okay, fine. Do we have to have workplace policies? Do I need to make some workplace policies here? Fine, chat. I'll do it. I'll do it if I have to. Oh, God, fine. People keep breaking stuff here. What's going on, man? Jeez. What's going on here? Actually, this is in the way. Hate to do it. I hate to bring rules into this, but I think we have to, you know? Proper shoes must be worn while on site. Do not break suspicious sand. Gravity is bad. Use a bad shovel. Don't break suspicious sand. Do I need to go over these rules one more time? Do I need to keep going over these, chat? We can't have this. This is valuable stuff. We can't have anything break. This is history that we're dealing with. Enough. Enough, chat. Enough. We can't have this anymore. I'll light it up too so you all can see it. No more of this. No more. No more. What about the... I don't know what you're talking about, King. I have followed proper safety protocols. This is for any other people who are on site. And I just don't know. Okay? Yeah, it's been 10 minutes. We're fine. I don't know who keeps breaking this stuff, though. It couldn't be me. Could not be me.
Days without a workplace incident, 0.
No! It's 1 now. I went to bed. It's 1. Moon, thank you for the biddies, but it's 1 day. 1 day since... You know what? One more reminder. We're gonna do days since workplace incident, because we can edit signs now. Listen up. We'll put it here. Not that I'm gonna have to change this sign up a lot. Days since workplace incident. 1 day. Okay? 1 day. That scared me. Who did that? That could... You know, all these pranks while we're on a really important work site. All these goofs. They could throw me off my game here. Who did it? Lauren, thank you so much for the biddies. All these goofs. Just saying. Just got you. Scared me too. Like, please no. Please no. Alright, look at all this sand. Or gravel. That's not suspicious. Confirmed. I've run the tests. I've run the tests. Confirmed. Not suspicious. Get out of here. I ran it through the scanner. My special archaeology machine. No incidents here. Oh, what's this? What are we doing? Yo, Jay Frost, nice to see ya. We are digging up an archaeology site right now. And it's going really well. We're taking it really seriously. We have really strict protocol on site, so there's no, like, nothing's broken. We haven't had anything break, no precious materials or anything. It's fine. It's totally fine. Oh, is that suspicious? I've run the tests. You are not suspicious. There's one, though. That one is hella sus. Look at that. There's a hella sus one beside it, too. Look at that. Oh, I'm in the house right now. Oh, I got a shard. No, a template. No, a disc! Dang it. If only I had my music disc here. If only I brought my MP3 player. Chat, what the heck? Okay, I think these are good. Confirm can break them. Same with all of these. Confirmed. Oh, there's one. We're just getting glass and stuff, you know? No. Only about 3 artifacts have been destroyed. Only about 3. We all make mistakes. That was not me, though. That was somebody else. Who done that? Also, who set off a hype train with that? What the heck, King? Thank you so much for the biddies. I appreciate it. Don't scare me like that. No goofs on site, chat. No goofs on site. This is serious business now. Okay, I need to get out of here. I'm getting a little scared. We need to keep digging around it. Swag. Swag. That's just it. There really should be a sound effect for the breaking of the sus sand. And mega points to anybody who would be able to line that up properly. Yeah, we have like a little chest. Here, I'll show you. We have a little chest over here. Oh my gosh, Waxy! What the heck? Wax, thank you so much for the raid, homie. Welcome on in, raiders. How are you all doing today? How goes it? How's your Friday? Waxy, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. How's your stream going? Some people said that you started your hardcore world today. How's it going? Did you find a spot to live yet? We are currently digging out an archaeology site. There's some rules that must be followed, like proper attire must be worn, and don't break suspicious sand. Don't break suspicious sand, okay? Because that stuff's really important. And also gravity, I've learned, is gravity's not good for suspicious sand, as it's not good for humans. So don't do that either. We've learned the hard way. We've lost a couple things. It wasn't me, though. It wasn't me. New hardcore world is going smooth so far. Oh my gosh, sorry, my voice. Oh no. Sorry, I had to mute myself. My voice is going a bit. Trying to get this video up before Tuesday. Dude, I'm so excited to see what you're doing. I mean, like, I said it before. It was like really sucky to see you lose such an amazing world, but I feel like whatever you do next is just gonna be so fantastic. And I'm so excited to see what you do. Also, yeah, chat, if you haven't followed Waxy yet, go on over there, give him a big old follow. Such an awesome homie, amazing content creator. I mean, one of my most favorite hardcore worlds as well. Rip to that one, but I'm so excited to see what you do, dude. So excited. You're super excited for this new world. See, that's the best. If you have like inspiration, you just know it's gonna be a good time, right? Like, it sucks that it came with like a loss of like something else, but no matter what, like, I'm so excited to see what you do. Making it to 10K days this time? Oh, easy, easy. So easy. Yeah, dude, I'm so excited for you. It's gonna be such a fun new adventure, honestly. Such a fun adventure. Also, if you got a raid and run or anything, grab some snacks, take a rest and stuff, no worries. I appreciate you bringing everybody on over. Absolutely making it to 10K. Oh yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Gravity hurts the sand. Yeah, I've learned the hard way that gravity hurts suspicious sand as it hurts my little feet when I fall. I've broken a couple little pieces of gravel, and it's each time the sound when you break the gravel is like actually painful. It makes me just like cringe. Oh, there's one. Wait, no, that's just regular gravel. It kind of tricks you. I don't know why. Is that one? No. Gotta do the brush check. Brush check? Yep, all clear. All clear. Clear. I just don't want to risk it anymore. It's just wild how these things like snake around. There's so many rooms and stuff to them. It is overwhelming almost. I did this a little bit better this time where I started digging out a perimeter though. The last time I did this in the jungle, I didn't realize that like ruins kind of go in every direction and have different rooms. I honestly thought they were going to be smaller, so I just kind of like tunneled down. Huge mistake. Oh, finally. And also, in case anybody's wondering what we're doing, we're on the hunt for shards, which is what we just found. Another one. Perfect. We were building something today, and I was like, I think this would actually look better with like big decorative pots. So then we were like, why don't we just go dig one out? So we did it. You love the rule board? Thank you. It's just, you gotta, sometimes for really important stuff like this, you just have to have some rules, you know? You gotta follow the rules of the site, and like, if you don't follow the rules, what are you doing? I would never break suspicious sand. Ever. It's just not something I would do. Oh, also, it's almost nighttime. So that means we can change our days since last incident board. We also have that, by the way. Not that we need it, it's just like, I think it's just good to have like precautions in place. So if I make it through this day without an incident, without breaking it, we get another day onto that. Watched quite a few of your YouTube videos, but I haven't joined a live yet. Very excited. Oh, heck yeah. Thank you so much for joining in. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a great Friday. Not very hopeful for that. Oh, I think we can make it to like 30 days. Easy. Easy. Just watch me. Just watch. No incidents here. Ah! Oh my god! What the heck? Oh my god! Ah! What? Oh my god! Why are there so many in there? Oh my god! Ah! Oh. What the? Oh my god! What is that? I don't want to go back down there! Oh my god! That could have been so bad! But it wasn't. It wasn't bad, so I get another day. No incidents here. Oh my god. There's like 3 of them in there. Oh, that could have been so bad. Okay, I think I got them all. What the hell? Oh my gosh. Yeah, not in the dig site. We can't have that. That's so dangerous. So dangerous. Who didn't light this up properly, huh? Comes with the job. Oh my gosh, this is actually like part. Oh, they would have blown up so much suspicious sand. Look at how much it's in there. Oh my god. This is like the mecca. Also, chat, thank you so much for that hype train. I really... That wasn't fair! Man, what happened? What the heck?
I am so smart. I am so smart. S-M-R-T. I mean S-M-A-R-T.
What the heck? Oh my gosh. What? Who knows what? Actually, I think it was only lapis. I think it was only lapis. But still. What the heck? Oh my gosh, I was doing so well too. Also, Teeny, thank you so much for gifting that sub. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Can I get some big swags in chat for Teeny? Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Oh, chat. I was really hyping up the fact that like, oh my gosh. Okay, it's just my shovel. Oh, I'm so good at this game. I never had any incidents with this. Oh, I'm so good. I made some big mistakes there. Okay, note to self, don't do any suspicious sand that's like floating mid-air. It shouldn't have been floating mid-air anyway. That one was the game's fault. Oh, I got a template. Shaper. I think that's the one we already have, but hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh my gosh. Chat, what the heck? Currently crocheting baby blankets for charity. Yo, let's go. That's awesome. I hope it's going well. Very nice thing to do. That's awesome. All right, we've got 4 shards right now, 2 templates, music disc. We're not doing bad. We're not doing bad. I can't believe I did that. Oh my god. What the heck, man? After like Creeper Palooza as well. I really thought I was gonna make it out of that one just fine. The game had other plans for me. This was literally like a little like hotspot for templates though. That was wild. What do the shards do? You can make like decorated pottery out of them. Whoops, did not mean to do that. Whoopsies. So they're basically just like little decorations. Oh, I am not messing with that. I need to keep digging like straight down. Because if any more fall, I mean, what does it matter at this point? I already had 0 days since last incident. Come on, at this point. What does it matter? Oh, there's another one. Got some glass. Oops. Oh, look at me. I can identify them now. Oh, I've got a hanging sign. That's exciting. Oh, even more. Look at a little double. Is that a triple? Got a little triple going on here. Oh. Jill, that's so sweet. I hope it all goes well, and I'm rooting for that charity as well. I hope you all raise a lot of money. That's very nice. Very nice to be helping people out like that. You made a decoration pot that basically told the story of a warden eating my second set of netherite armor. That is actually incredible. And I never considered that you could make, like, stories out of them. That's so smart. I love it. I love that. Oh, baby, a triple. We got ourselves a triple. I'm gonna start carving into it this way. Getting rid of some of this. Yeah, this is much easier than the method I did last time, which was tunneling into it and getting lost. That was pretty terrible. The ruin is still around somewhere. I think it's on the opposite side of the map. We should revisit it one day and laugh at it. I just did not know the extent of, like, these ruins when they first came around, though. Keep going. Should have brought a beacon with me on. Actually, no, that would have been a horrible idea. Never mind. I take back what I said. Alright. Hopefully this will give us something else. Here we go. Whoa! Got ourselves a double. Looks like we've got a double. Got another shard. And another one. Hell yeah. This is exactly what we wanted. What we got? Sheaf and heart. I already got one of the heart ones, but that's alright. Can always use more. It's almost time to change our incident board, chat. No incidents here. Alright, alright. Trying to be very intentional with this. It's so easy to kind of just like zone out and start just like shoveling everything away. That's- Ah! God! I hate this! I'm so bad at it! Oh no, they're at 5! No! Just as I'm talking about, oh, you chat, you know, you need to be careful about this because it can be really difficult. You didn't hear that one. You did not hear. That was not that. That was something that fell behind me. No, that was that was a glass that was breaking in the other room. That was a glass breaking in the other room. That was not, that wasn't. Oh my god. I know, but like think about all the good stuff we've gotten already. We're not at a loss. We're not at a loss. We're winning at this point. We're absolutely winning at this point. Look at all the good let me remind you of everything good that I've gotten. See? We're not at a loss just yet. What is all of this? Stop covering up my stuff. Oh god. My reaction gave it away. The disappointment meter is getting higher. I wish we had like a little meter running. That'd be so funny. Oh man. Okay, I need to go to bed. Did I break sus gravel again? Well, I did not break it, but I don't know if I broke it per se because it was like it was there, and I don't know if it constitutes as breaking, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I did. I broke some. Anyone else here from the future and use Eggo waffles as the bread of a peanut butter sandwich? I have not, but that sounds incredible. For Eggo waffles, I'm kind of just like, give me butter and syrup. That's all I need, but hey, that sounds delicious. Yeah, I didn't break it. It was just happened to be there while my shovel was shoveling stuff. I'm not gonna break this one. See? Swish, 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 swish. So this is gonna be our first day since no incident. Then I can change the counter, right? Hot take, it's better than an Uncrustable. Excuse me? Really? That's a pretty big claim that you're making. But the only way I can dispute this claim is if I go try an Eggo with peanut butter and jam. Has to go to 0 first. Okay, got it. Got it. So I can't. Okay. I have to get through this day with no incidents, and then I can reset the count. I think it'll happen. Oh, that's fine. I can repair that. It's totally fine. Just put that back right there. King, if I could ship you Uncrustables, I absolutely would. I don't know how they hold, because they're like freezer. They're from the freezer. I mean, they'd probably be fine. It's just bread and jam. Your mom told me to say hi. Hi, Moon's mom. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Eggo waffle and Nutella sandwich. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good. Stop. I'm so hungry. I'm kind of sad that we ordered, or we got like takeout. Well, we went to a restaurant last night, but that constitutes as like takeout night, so now we can't get it tonight. I'm a little bit sad about that. Uncrustables, but made with waffles instead. I think you're all onto something. I'm not gonna lie. I think you're all onto something. God, this is a disaster. How did this happen, chat? Oh! I'm gonna have to start peeling into like this perimeter too. Oh my gosh. Ah! I'm trying not to break the structure. It's fine. I can repair it. I can repair it. That I can fix. Handyman drift. It's totally fine. Oh, that's some for sure. Without a doubt. Eggo's as a breakfast sandwich. You know what? Eggo's like kind of like a McGriddle. You know what I mean? Like a McGriddle, but it's Eggo's. That would actually be like fantastic. I kind of like McGriddles still. Like I wouldn't choose to eat one every single time I go to McDonald's because I am a sausage McMuffin, no egg gal through and through. That is like my go-to. But a McGriddle I'd do. Every once in a while. It'd be really good with that would be really good with Eggo's though, like a breakfast sandwich, a little bit of syrup, some like a little egg patty, you know? That'd be delicious. All right, I think I'm gonna have to excavate like more on the sides there. King's Hawaiian rolls, PB and J or Nutella. Smush edges together and use a fork to make it look crimped. That sounds delicious. That sounds so good. Mackey's eggs are not it. See, the thing is, I think it's like different depending on the country. Cause like, I know like Canadian, cause in Canada, like I know they have like, they specify that it's like, it's very different egg from the ones in the States. It's Canadian eggs. So I feel like it might be a little bit different sometimes. I don't know. So a YouTuber named Joshua Weisman that does a DIY griddle. Is that the, Azzy, is that Joshua the one that you showed me before? Feel like maybe? I've seen some of his videos. I'd have to double check. Either way, yum. We usually make like our own types of like breakfast Sammies all the time now. They're so good. BTD is really good at making like the perfect egg for like a breakfast Sammy. Super buttery. Butter and salt. You've gotten shell in yours? Okay, that is not good. Honestly, shell is like a deal breaker for me. Like, I remember there was one time where I was like in high school or something, and I made scrambled eggs, and I was like, oh, hell yeah. And I was so excited to eat them, but I'd accidentally put some shell in it. That was not it. I think I didn't eat eggs for like a month. I just was not expecting that texture, and it like ruined me. Absolutely ruined me. His videos start like, first plow your own field to grow wheat. Oh, I see. Yeah. You want to make a strawberry shortcake? First, grow the strawberries. Second, go fish and find salmon. Why am I talking about strawberry shortcake and then saying that you would incorporate salmon into it? You know what? I bet there's some chef out there that could make that happen and make it work and still be really delicious. I don't think it's me, though. I don't think I'm that chef. Oh my gosh, this is a really big tree. Bruh. I kind of messed up. I didn't think it would go this high, so now I have to like kind of pillar up. It's a whole thing. If you can't grow your own wheat to make flour, store-bought is fine. Oh my gosh, this is going everywhere. What the heck? It's a very knotted jungle tree. I think I got most of it though. Oh. That's gotta be the last of it. Y'all are hungry? Yeah, listen, I'm starving right now. I cannot wait to have dinner. I'm very hungry. Yeah, this whatever build we do, I think it's safe to say we're doing some jungle wood incorporated into it, honestly, at this point. It'd be silly not to. All right, now I can start at least clearing this out. I would go to maybe about here. Let's get all this. Haven't had breakfast yet and I'm hungry. I hate when it's like you haven't had breakfast, but you don't know what you want. It almost stresses me out because I'm like, it's the first meal. I've got to like, I haven't eaten anything yet. I don't know what I want. How is this gonna affect my day? Even more stressful for me if I don't have coffee. Like if I'm literally out of coffee in the house, I'm like, oh my god, what am I going to do? Circled the kitchen 23 times without before leaving with a yogurt. Oh, me. Like I just need to be better at like settling for some type of food, you know? I like think too much about it. I'm like, yeah, but like what if that's not the flavor profile that I really want? I'm like, at this point I need to like put energy into my body. I ended up doing that today with yogurt too, funnily enough. I was like, I don't know what I want. I should probably eat something soon, but I don't know what it's gonna be. And then literally the yogurt, I was staring at it as well. I ended up making yogurt and berries with granola and honey. It was delicious, but I was like really thinking about it for a while. Groceries are lacking because we've been sick for so long. Oh, that's the worst. Being sick on top of that? Oh, no. Hopefully when you feel better, you can do a big old shop. Oh, it's, yeah, when you buy stuff and it's already gone off too, that is so disappointing. You just like didn't reach it in time. The worst. You bought it on Monday. Honestly, chances are it was probably sitting around either outside of refrigeration when it was at the store, or it was just slightly too old. Look at that. I made it one day without a workplace incident. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Oops. I need to turn off sticky keys. I literally eat the same breakfast every day. Me too. I eat for breakfast, unless like it's the weekend and me and Big Tiny Duck are making something together, I eat an Uncrustable every single morning. It was, for a while, it was bagels. And then like I did the calculations and I was like, I've literally eaten like it's wild to me that I've eaten bagels like 365 days of the year. And then I got into Uncrustables. Yogurt parfaits are some of my fave brekkies, also soft-boiled on toast. Oh my gosh, yes! Soft-boiled on toast. That is my favorite too. Oh! Shout out to the soft-boiled toast, honestly. Soft-boiled toast. Soft-boiled eggs on toast. Ooh, a good scrambled egg recipe. There really is a lot you could do with them. When I went to visit Blockdown, he made these scrambled eggs that had like miso flavoring in them. They were so good. I have never had them like that before, and they were delicious. I still think about them. Oh, we got another one. Hell yeah. What we get? Burn. Nice. Nice. There's another one here. Oh, wow. Yippee! A dead bush. I'm so happy. Boiled toast. I mean, technically a bagel's kind of boiled toast in a way, isn't it? Because it is, like, bagels are kind of, like, boiled a bit before they go in the oven, right? We're not too far off there, chat. You have bacon and toast for breakfast today? Oh, love bacon. A lot of the bacon now, I find, like, the cuts at grocery stores, like, the classic bacon is just so, like, stringy and not good anymore. So we only get it, like, when it's, like, the thick cut bacon on sale now, because, like, all of, like, the regular branded stuff just, like, reduces into nothing. It's wild. So when it goes on sale, we buy, like, a ton of it. What did I get? Ooh, a candle. Bagels are indeed boiled first, and pretzels are washed with a lye water. Is that kind of like a salt water or something? You love bacon so much. Me too. So good. We're getting quite a few things out of this. Chat's making me hangry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Gotta go eat, King. You gotta go make those eggs. Bacon burnt or undercooked? Listen, I'm all about chewy bacon. I wouldn't call it undercooked. It's not undercooked, it's just a little chewy, you know? Just a little, just got a little bit of chew. Burnt is okay though. I think burnt is good in like certain situations and scenarios, but like overall, I think I prefer the like chewy bacon. I'm too smart for you? What'd I say? What'd I say? Oh. Okay, it didn't break. We're good. We're good. We're good. How's this looking anyway? Whoa! So we got like a little tower. or something. Then we're digging out like a little extension of the house. This is so cool. It looks so much better when you actually properly dig it out. Bacon that shatters. Bacon that shatters. Bacon that shatters and also shatters my teeth. That's how I like it. Bruh. You actually feeling better today than I have been, so I should probably go cook. To take advantage of that day, because the thing is, with the vid, is that you might feel good for one day, and then you might turn around and feel like crap the next. If you're feeling like cooking, try to cook like a batch of stuff or anything for like leftovers for sure. Whoops. I thought that was the suspicious sand for a second. I can bear losing a iron shovel. Okay, that's getting dodgy. I don't know why that was auto-modded. So random. Sat down with your dinner, got some chicken on croûte. Is that how you say it? With cheese, bacon, roasties, and peas. Oh my god, that sounds so good. I could go for like a dinner like that. I'm so hungry. I think we're doing the tuna bowls though, which will be good. Got lots of protein, some Kewpie mayo, some sriracha. It'll be a good time. Five days of feeling like absolute death, so I'm just turning for the better finally. Oh, good, good. Yeah, 5 days is a long time. I hate that feeling when you're sick and you're just like, oh man, like, I really have like taken advantage of like feeling good and feeling normal. Like, I'll never take that for granted ever again. But then you do, obviously, once you feel better. Or when your like nose is plugged, ugh. Your BF and I are getting sushi tonight. Oh, that's gonna be so good. Yum. Nothing better than like a giant like sushi tray. That's like one food that's like very difficult for me to get sick of. Like the amount of times I would turn down sushi would be, it's like very minimal, you know? Can't tell if this is the floor. Sometimes it like goes down a little bit further though, but I think this might be the floor. I don't want to take out too much underneath it, you know? So I gotta be careful about that too, because I'd like to like dig around it, but not like fully under it as well. But I think sometimes they like go down different floors or something. So I'm not sure. Haven't had it in a while, gonna go ham. That's the best though. If you haven't had sushi in a while, you're just like, I am literally craving it so bad. And it's just like even better, you know? Charlie, welcome back. Glad to hear you got the better internet. Let's go. All right, this is looking pretty good. I need to like expand the perimeter a bit though. That's kind of the issue I'm having. I still think that this is probably the one, oh, maybe not. I was gonna say that this was like the only floor. Let's see. Maybe. Oh. Got some sus sand. Little glass pane. What do y'all think? Okay, if we've lost 6 suspicious sands, what do you think were in them? Is it potential that I lost something really good? Still something hanging on here. Ooh. Smooth moves. Huh. That's gonna go down soon. You just made a fried egg and turkey sandwich? Oh, that sounds so good. We were all talking about eggs earlier, too. Okay, what about... Okay, I think that's fine. Diamonds, all diamonds. Wait, you can get diamonds from this, right? I mean, there's a chance because we haven't come across any diamonds yet, so it's a pretty big chance that we did lose that. 100% chance there was something good in there. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. My bad. Oh yeah, there's gotta be some formula that could calculate, like, the likelihood. Because there's definitely, like, drop rates for, like, suspicious sand and what you would get in it, right? Just made a new shield and saw a pillager patrol, and now it's broken? No! Can you put mending on a shield? I don't even know if I've tried that, to be honest. Emeralds seem to be harder to find now with the recent update. Like, emeralds, like, in shards or just, like, overall? Kind of surprising to me, though, because I feel like emeralds are already, like, pretty rare. Okay, so you can put unbreaking on. I see. Oh my gosh, acrylic! Homie! How's it going? Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Welcome on in, raiders. How you doing? It's so nice to see you all. Acrylic, how was your stream? What were you up to? Thank you so much for that raid. Also, chat, if you are not following the one and only Acrylic, please go on over there and drop a big old follow. Has such an amazing lore world that he's been working on for a long time. So creative, super chill vibes over there. Definitely go on over there and drop a follow. Check out his content if you have not. How goes it, everybody? How are you doing? Today we are digging out an archaeology rune, and it is going, wait, I slept through the night! Days since workplace incident. We are now to 2 days, chat. I am doing so well. This is just, that board is there for safety precautions, just because, you know, we're dealing with very delicate materials in an archaeology rune site. You wouldn't want to wreck anything. So we just have that there as a precaution. Also, we have a rule board that you should probably follow, like, gravity's not good. We've learned through other people. I've not dropped suspicious sand. I haven't really broken anything, so don't worry about that. This is just here as a precaution. If you have a work site, you should follow workplace precautions. You know, you should be WMIS trained and all that stuff. So we just have that there for, like, every project that we do. It's not because I have wrecked anything, you know? Stream was good. Try my hand at high density building where you smush multiple buildings into one for the first time, and I think I managed it well. Yo, what the heck? I'm gonna have to see what you came up with, because I love builds like that. I've always wanted to kind of try it, but it's very intimidating. I'll have to get some tips from you. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, I love the ones where it's like, it almost looks like one giant build, but it's like almost like an entire city functions within it. It's so cool. Also, Acrylic, if you have to raid and run and go grab a snack or rest or anything, no worries. I appreciate you bringing everybody on over. No, I didn't drop sus gravel. No, I didn't. It's just health and safety. Yeah, get your hard hats on. This is my hard hat. Where's yours, huh? I want to see everybody's hard hats while we're working in here. Otherwise, you might get written up. You might get written up. Chat, stop snitching on me. How have you been? Been a minute since I made it to your stream. Been doing good. Been super busy because, whoa! Me and Big Tiny Duck are moving very shortly. We're moving next week, so we've been busy getting that stuff ready. But, other than that, we've been doing awesome. Thank you for asking. Hope you've been doing well, Lost Friend. It's so nice to see ya. You're also incredibly good at not breaking priceless historical artifacts. See, yeah, me and you are the same. We have such a common similarity. Like, I am really great at not breaking priceless ancient artifacts. I don't think a lot of people can say that about themselves, but I confidently can say that about myself. And whatever you do, just don't listen to chat. They're just teasing me, that's all. My skull's so thick it counts as a hard hat. Oh my god. Okay. Me too. Me too. Super busy with college, but entering the last 3 months right now, so it's just very busy and stressful, but we'll be done soon. Oh, nice. Congrats. I hope it goes well. We're rooting for ya. Very, very exciting. Oh! Oh my god, every time. I only made it to like 3 days, but most. I think it's actually only been 2. What the hell, man? That was not suspicious at all. That's... I'd like a word with whoever placed that there, because that was not suspicious. Oh, God. Moment of silence for that priceless artifact that we just lost. Yep. Ask for a moment of silence, everyone starts ripping ass. Classic. Classic. Oh, God. I think changing the sign is jinxing it. So you're saying I should just lie. I should lie about what I'm doing. Should I just lie and just say, oh, it's fine. Everything's fine. Moment of silent but deadly. Oh my god, chat. You're all up to no good today. Oh my god. Yeah, what about a lie for good luck? A lie for luck. I like that, you know? Just a little lie for some good luck. What would a number be? A good lie number where it's not too many. Like, you can't put like 60 days because that's like obviously a lie, you know? You gotta like do something that's like a little bit, that's like impressive, but isn't much. I feel like 12 is a solid number. I think that's a good number. I think 12. Is that too much? No, I think 12. 12 is a solid number. I think that's good. That's believable, you know? That's really believable. That's good. 12 is a great number. No mistakes here. 7 is lucky, but I'm like, I feel like I've been here. Have I even been here for 12 days, though? 10, but like with the 0 in brackets? You're just saying it without saying it at that point. Yeah, hear me out, 51? Now, you've got to have some courage to be putting down 51. 51? I don't even think I've been alive for 51 days right here, eh? Oh my gosh. Reel it in, acrylic. This is a little lie that we're telling. We're not a lying factory over here. Keep the lying to a minimum. Okay, true, yeah, 51, because okay, that's fair. 51 in honor of acrylic 51. Okay, we're doing good here. Is this still part of it? I mean, there's cobblestone, so it's gotta be, right? Okay, oh! No, gravity is not good for you. Gravity's not good. Add that to the list of things. 0 gravity, good. Gravity, bad. Gravity equal bad. You know? You just found a pink sheep? Let's go. Aren't those super rare? My BF just told me I don't have a tummy ache today. He was like, I'm marking that in my calendar. Charlie doesn't have a tummy ache? What the heck? Charlie, are you lying about a tummy ache, or is he lying that you don't have a tummy ache? Days since last tummy ache. You can have one of these boards, you know? You could do one of these. But then you can just make it a whiteboard so you could switch it around whenever you need to. You know? 0 gravity, good. Drift just floats into space. Whee! I mean, we're doing pretty okay, I would say. Whoa! There's more. Oh my gosh. All right. Dig out to this layer, I think. We're gonna have to dig out, like, way more this way, but that's fine. Gonna go make chimichangas now. Gonna leave stream for my cat to watch. Oh my gosh. Hi Reaper Kitty's cat. Also, I hope you enjoy those. I have not had a chimichanga in, like, forever. Those are so good. So good. All right, let's dig out a little bit more of this. Just a wee little bit more for good measure. Then I'm gonna have to bounce soon, chat. I have to call my mommy. Classic. What'd you do on your Friday? I called my mommy. Me all the time. I had a great Friday. I called my mom. What'd I get? Whoa! I don't think I have the Wayfinder. No. Hell yeah! Imagine how many more Wayfinders we could have if I didn't break all that suspicious sand. I'd probably have like 12 of them by now, you know? Oh! Oh, there's some right there. There we go. A purple candle. Exactly what I was looking for. You know? Exactly what I was looking for. My mommy helped me move more stuff. Listen, so OP. My mom has helped us so much with moving stuff. She took some of like our stuff for donations the other day too, which was really nice. Cause it's just like, we've had to like donate so much random stuff. She came through for that. Gravity. All right. Feel like that's a good place to end it today. Look at that. Look at how much we dug out. We can dig out more next stream. However, next stream is going to be not next week. Next week I'm moving. Hopefully we get our internet set up soon so it doesn't disrupt too many streams. So next week I don't think I'm going to have a video either because I've been working on the 100 days. Hopefully that'll be done soon. I'm hoping to get it done before my move. We'll see what happens with that. But I hope you all enjoy that one because it's a long one. It's a really long video that I've got for you all. I'm super excited about it. I hope I can get it out to you all ASAP. Thank you so much, everybody, for today. I had so much fun. And we'll keep in touch on the Discord while I go through the move and all of that stuff. All right. Bye, everybody.